What's happened, you savages? Uncle Joey here and his trusted fucking maniac buddy, Lee Syatt, for another installment of the Church of What's Happening Now, new edition. What's going on, Tarzan?
I'm doing great, dude.
Hold on. I forgot. It's the 15th of July. The rent is almost due, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's how quick shit is moving. It was just 2 weeks ago you were lighting fireworks, right? 3 days ago you were jumping up and down with your uncle. Happy 4th. Look, it's the fucking 15th already.
It's great. But you pay the rent right as it's due. I always wait till the 5th. Like even today, I'd like the mortgage. I pay the mortgage at as late as I can.
The 11th. You pay the mortgage on the 11th?
I pay it on the 14th.
Why?
The 15th. Mine isn't due to the 15th.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Well, it's due the 1st, but they give you like a grace period.
Day.
Oh,
I'm Jewish too. I don't pay it till the last minute. even if you have that money in the bank account, you don't pay it till the last minute. You want every last penny of interest.
Fuck no. I hate it. I always as late as I can, and it makes me so happy.
Dog, I like paying my bills on time.
I paid on time, but I don't. Why would I want to give it to him right away? I can't tell you how excited I am to get my apartment deposit back.
That's $4,000?
3. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting there
That's
with
a lot
notebook.
of donuts.
Oh, it's a lot of things.
That's a lot of things, yeah.
Fucking donuts.
And when's your last day there? The 30th?
In theory, yeah, but I'm gonna be gone.
And your
probably
birthday is the 28th?
The 20th.
The 20th. Look at you.
30
Sunday.
fucking 7. I was 23 when this started.
23 when I met you. Now you're 37?
Yeah. Fucking wild, dude.
Fucking corrupted them early. You know
Not even that early.
Doing all types of edibles and sugar pills and the whole thing. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I went and saw Tara film her special.
How was that?
It was fantastic. It was a cool little theater on top of a dumpling place right next to Grace Papaya. George was very excited. I was on the train getting texts like every stop because it goes away. And
you didn't tell him fucking the Cuban place.
I did. No, I did tell him.
But he don't care. He don't care. He was going to eat that grape papaya. That poor little kid's hot dog. That poor little kid's crying over his cat. And George ate him.
Yeah, and that papaya juice. But no, it's cool. I'm years away from ever shooting anything like that. But it was just cool to see like Tara do it because like when I met Tara, she was featuring for people. And now she was shooting a special. It was great to see Chaz. Had no idea who I was, which was fantastic because I was sober. You know, I said hi. I was like, nice to see you again, Chaz. And he was like, nice to see you. And he had no idea who I was. But that was really cool. And then I've just been packing this week. What about you?
Well, the fucking ear. They got the stitches out. I had 60 fucking stitches.
For that one thing, they gave you 60 stitches?
I had no idea. I never asked. And then, like I did the show with you guys last week, people actually really think I got a facelift. Like I know. I'm getting 10 messages a day on facelift, what doctor I used. Some lady, they give you the other cream.
At least they thought it was a good one.
I didn't get no facial. I fucking got stitches there was a boil. It was so deep that when they had to take out all the skin, they had to pull the skin back to cover the hole.
Right.
That's what the problem is. So, but Thursday was a real fucking adventure because I went and I made a big mistake. I let my wife come with me. And my wife's chatty. So when we sat down at the doctor's office, the girl came in, then the main girl came in, and she's like, this ain't going to bother you at all, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do that. We got to suck a lipoma out of your fucking back. I go, okay. So she sets me up. I go, give me a couple of waters. When the doctor comes in and he starts talking to me, he keeps saying, yeah, we're going to take the stitches out. And my stomach started feeling woozy. I'm like, I'm not feeling good already. So I'm drinking a little water. And all of a sudden, she's like, we ready to start? And I go, yeah. And she's doing something for like a minute. All of a sudden, I hear like, dung, like she cut the stitch.
Okay.
And she goes, that's one down. And my wife goes, how many did he get? And she goes, I think it was 60 all total. And just that thought of somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches. Whatever happened to 3 stitches or 2 stitches? Somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches.
And they have to pull out each one by one?
One by one, or they pull them, then they pull the whole thing out. Lee, it doesn't matter. I didn't feel it. This is the world I live in. This is why I say to people, it's always mental. It's not anything else. It's whatever you put your mind into it. I didn't even feel it. And I fucking went down for like 10 minutes. Like they had to put the fucking, they put an ice pack on my neck and one on my chest, and it melted within seconds. It just went zit. I didn't even feel it.
Did you pass out?
I didn't go all the way out, but I was like, I don't feel good. And the fucking thing that, it's like when you torn your ankle, I have a problem that whenever I turn my ankle or I hurt my finger, it goes right to my stomach, like a shot. It feels like your stomach just gets like fucking a little.
Right.
And right away I got to shit and fart. So never mind passing out, never mind the stitches. I got to lay upside down with a fart in my ass that's about to come out. And fucking, it's a vacuum in my ass. I'm upside down. You know what I'm working with?
And thank God it wasn't me there, because you would have let the fart go. I'm surprised you didn't fart in front of
embarrassed about the 2 fucking doctors in the room. They're women. I'll kill them with one of those fucking farts.
Oh.
I remember when I was about 400 fucking pounds, I went to the doctor one day in Los Angeles. This is my old doctor, Waxley. He's retired. And he had this Mexican assistant. I liked her too. And one day they put me on the table to check something. And then they both pulled me up. And when they pulled me up, you just heard this tremendous fart. Come on, it just came out. And at the end of the fart, everybody just looked at each other. Nobody made a move except me. I got up and blocked the door, right? Like, you know, to make it like.
You held them hostage?
Oh, I held them hostage with that fucking fart of death in the doctor's office.
Oh, my God.
So I don't ever want to do it again because I remember the look on their faces. There's no windows in the doctor's office.
No.
So they got to sit there and inhale the whole fucking thing. Like,
is that why he retired?
No, Waxler was going to retire no matter what. He retired after I gave him the pot cookie. He went down like Sarah Tiana.
Well, you did not give your doctor a pot cookie.
Yes, I did. He was so paranoid. He would always tell me, leave it in my office. I would always come to his office and go, Doc, I left you something. He was from Chicago. And I would leave him like a cookie or the things I used to give you and switch the labels.
Oh, the Chiba Chews?
The Chiba Chews. And I remember one time I went down there and I lost a pot cookie like a month earlier. And I got down there at 8:30 for a blood test. And I opened the trunk and there's the pot cookie in the back of the trunk. And I'm like, God damn it. I haven't eaten none. So I ate the pot cookie. The next day he called me up. He's like, get back down here. Your fucking test was all fucked up yesterday. You pissed all green.
Oh, my God.
He goes, what'd you do? I go, I ate the cookie in the parking lot. He was cool as shit with me.
How did you find, did he ask for edibles?
No, we were talking one day, and I just would, every time I go, I'd bring him a lollipop, and he'd go, you got to stop this. He would always say, you got to stop. I'd bring him a lollipop or a pretzel.
You had to stop, but he didn't say no.
Early fucking days of when me and Ralphie would go to a place next to Duke's. They had cakes and donuts and shit like that, so I would bring him stuff. Yeah, have this with your coffee. But one night I brought him a cookie, and I went to see him like a month later, and when he saw me in the hallway, he's like, and I knew I was in trouble. I'm like, what did I do? And when I went in there, he's like, motherfucker, I ate that cookie at lunchtime. I had to go home at 1:30. And he goes, then I passed out till midnight. And then I got up, and he goes, I made Chicago hot beef. I had it at the bottom of my freezer with the buns and everything.
Oh, wow.
He goes, I started cooking that shit till about 3 a.m. He goes, I made the whole thing of fucking that Italian beef. He goes, you motherfucker, what was in that? I said, I don't know. So he's like, you bring me more. And I would bring him little cookies and shit.
Do you buy edibles to give to people, to like fuck with people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes they just give them to you. Though. You know, like, remember in L.A., people give you like 5 milligram candies and shit. What am I going to do with 5 milligram candy?
Yeah, but you're not giving people 5 milligram candies.
I'm giving them whatever they give me.
Yeah, you give away the heavy duty stuff. That's amazing. I've never heard of one, because usually people lie to their doctor. Like they ask, do you drink? Oh, occasionally.
If you lie to your doctor, you're not going to get nowhere.
I agree, but I also don't give them edibles.
I remember when I got surgery on my neck for the fat ball. When I told that doctor, he's like, so how much coke do you do? Once, twice a month? I go, every day.
Holy shit.
He goes, how much every day? I go, either a gram or an 8-ball, doc. I'm on fire. And he just sat there and looked at me for 8 minutes. He goes, just try to do it until the surgery. Not to do it until the surgery.
Right.
I did it till the night before the fucking surgery. I went in there coming down like fucking Tony Montana at 7 in the morning. I think I did get high the night before the surgery because I got high every night. I had a monkey on my back. I wasn't going to stop then. And when somebody tells you not to do it, that's when I do it.
Right.
When somebody says you can't do it because you're going to die, fuck it.
I'm surprised you even went to the doctor.
Huh?
I'm surprised you even went to the doctor. I know you had the fat ball back then, but
I had a wife, man. I got a girlfriend that would bust my balls.
Yeah, she would make you go to the doctor.
I would lie to her all the time. Yeah, I went. And then she would call me from work. I went on the credit card. There was no copay. There was nothing. You didn't go. You have to go tomorrow. You didn't go for your blood test.
Jesus.
Then she started taking me to the blood test.
Oh, to make sure you stayed?
Yeah. And then she realized why I left. After about 6 months, she's like, you pass out all the time. She goes, I don't know how you do. I remember one time she took me to the dentist, and she was sitting reading a magazine, and all of a sudden they had like the red light go on, and she just got up. She goes, that's my husband. Lady goes, where are you going? She goes, that's my husband. She goes, how do you know? She goes, I'm telling you, that's my husband.
And
Sure enough, they came and got her. And she knows exactly how to pull me off.
How?
She puts ice in my hands
Okay.
and then paper towels because my hands drip.
Sweaty?
Drip when I'm getting a needle. You could tell when I'm about to get a needle because my hands get really fucking slippery and slimy.
What's more anxiety producing for you? Stand up at like a big theater like that or a needle?
A needle.
Holy shit. That is, but you've gotten better. I'll give you credit.
It took me fucking 18 years of acupuncture. We're going on 18 years of I'm going on 18 years of sober from cocaine. I probably started acupuncture a year before I got clean. So the needles don't bother me. When I go to acupuncture, I still jump in the air. When
Really?
she puts a fucking needle in my foot or something, I still jump. She puts one in my shoulder that's like you can hear it going, eh, eh. Sometimes it bends.
Oh.
Sometimes the motherfucker bends. You know how many times she forgets to take needles out of my hair, and I'll be driving home and I'll scratch my head and I'm like, ah, and I got a fucking needle in my finger and shit.
Holy shit. Why? Because you were just saying everything's mental. Why do you think you're still afraid of needles?
It's a 50-50.
Okay.
It's a 50-50. I went to the boxing gym today. I did 8 rounds. I burned 620 calories. He trained me for like 7 rounds, and then I did my own shit. But the rounds he trained me, I didn't have to take a break or pee.
Nice.
Right? I'm fine. When I have to walk up those stairs on the side, I think my world's going to end. Not because the stairs are bad, because it's mental. I have these little mental fucking quirks, man.
That's crazy.
And we all have them. We just don't.
Yeah.
We just don't realize we have mental quirks, but we do. Everybody has. And it all depends how I feel when I walk in. There's days I could walk in there, put my arm out, and they could shoot me, and I'll talk to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
And there's days like I'm like, I don't know. This don't feel like that. That day at the hotel, the first day, that didn't feel right. So everything was gonna hurt. The first needle, the second needle, the third needle, everything fucking hurt. But usually I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. There were days I was getting fucking 12 needles a day.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
I was like in training. Hit me here, hit me here, hit me here.
You did way better with that hospital stuff than I thought you would have. Like those 3, just knowing you, if you had told me, how's Joey going to respond to a week in a hospital once a month for 3 months? And I mean, I'm sure you didn't like it, and I'm sure it was scary.
No,
but like
nobody
you
likes
did
that
it.
shit. Nobody likes it, and you do it because with the pretense that you're going to get better.
Right.
You know, you're going to get better. Let me stay here. You know, I don't want to put this on my family. If not, I'm at home in front of your family. You got to put them through this shit. You have insurance. You pay a lot for that fucking insurance. Pay these people. Go to the hospital and get taken care of. Because if not, you're going to keep coming back. Now, again, Lee, I didn't think that way when I was 25.
Right.
I said, fuck it. If I die, I die. Big difference.
I was going to say, if
Big
you were,
difference.
imagine if you didn't have Mercy right now, or even Terry.
I'd be a renegade.
Really?
I wouldn't be here without the both of them.
What do you think would have happened?
If I would have kept doing drugs, I wouldn't have had any of them. So it wouldn't have mattered. But I'm just saying that after a while, you just go, I have to do this because it's that Pennzoil commercial. Either you pay me now or you pay me later. You're going to end up here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up here for 90 fucking days. And then they're going to put you in a rehab for fucking 30 days because that's what they love to do now. So take care of these 6 days because as far as I'm concerned, 6 is better than 120, right?
Fuck yeah.
6 days in the hospital is better than 120 fucking days in the hospital. So it's 2 different things. It's still going to suck no matter what.
Right.
But I'd rather do 6 than 120. And that's if nothing goes wrong.
Right.
You know?
And there's always something. By the way, not to change the subject, you said those edibles were 100 each. There's no way those were 100 each. I'm already fucking feeling
Who
them.
gives a fuck whatever they are? It's Monday night. Your girlfriend's out of country. We're lighting you on fire tonight. It's all over. You know, who gives a fuck? I was feeling warm and cozy myself.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what they are. It says
Where did you even get these things?
Fanny sent me a bag of these edibles that taste great.
Okay.
the 20 milligram grape ones, which
Okay.
what am I going to do with 20 milligrams?
Nothing.
I got to eat 20 bags. And then these, it said it was 20 pieces at 500 milligrams a piece.
You just told me it was 100 each
I don't
15
know.
minutes ago.
You know, we take
and
a
now
chance
it's
here.
500. Oh, you gave me 2,000?
No, it's not 500.
Oh.
Stupid. Nobody even makes 500 no more. First of all, that tastes too good for me 500.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember the chocolates we used to get? Those brownies? They tasted like...
What about those moon bars? You love those moon bars, and those things tasted... Look at me. I like chocolate. Those things tasted like asshole.
What moon bar? I don't remember.
Those little thin ones. You talked about them on Rogan. They're like, they look like almost like Kit Kats almost. They were like long. They were strong as fuck.
That was strong as fuck.
It's amazing. You have so many rules about food that like you don't like this, you don't like that. You'll eat the worst tasting edibles out there. Like,
Listen, when you eat broccoli, right? Like when you eat broccoli, they tell you it's good for you. It's going to give you iron. It's going to help you with sunlight.
right.
It's shit you don't see. When I give you an edible, it may taste like my asshole, but you're going to see something.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Are you with me?
I
That's
guess.
why eat a brownie with no fucking THC in it?
Because it's delicious.
No, it's not. It tastes like dick. Give me a brownie with THC and some almonds in that motherfucker. Then we got something to talk about.
I'm surprised you haven't started like baking edibles.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with my fucking time, is sit there with a spatula and fucking be Mr. Edible. That's what I really want to do with my fucking time. At 62, I'm going to take up a new hobby.
You need a hobby.
I'm going to make edibles and open up a business to lose money.
I'm not even talking about a business. I'm just talking about you making edibles to fuck with your friends.
Nobody trusts me no more.
Well, they still eat your edibles.
I got to give them to people down by me, and that's rough. Nobody eats edibles down there.
Oh my God. You're like the impractical jokers. Like you can't trick anybody anymore.
No, I'm all out of jokes. That's it. They won't. Like the mozzarella fell for it. You know, I could still get a pigeon from time to time to give them one.
How excited do you get when you give someone an edible you know they can't handle? Look at the smile on his face.
I don't know if it excites me. I just want to see where you're going to go. I don't know what the big deal is. We've done worse things. Like, listen, when we eat 200 milligrams, even this could go to George. George has done everything. So when he tells me, I have to work tomorrow, he knows that infuriates me. And if I have a chance to shoot him with 1,000 milligrams, like a dart or something, I would. Because he can handle it. He's just a half a fag.
Right.
Okay? He can handle it. And this ain't shit. I'll take you to Bronx at 3 a.m. and give you 2 of these. And then you come back to me. That's torture when you don't know where you're going in the Bronx. We're having a good time here. Okay? This is a controlled fucking high. Nothing bad could happen to you. Nobody's going to hit you in the head. Nobody's going to mug you. Nobody's going to do nothing. So what's the big deal? Give me what you got. If I can't drive home, fuck it. You got a blanket, right? Right? You got a blanket. You got a dog. I'll just hold on to the dog. That's it. That's what you have a pet for. When you do edibles, to hold on to him.
Holy
just
shit.
grab him and say, listen, I gotta hold you. We're going into a deep cave here. Your dog's looking at you like, what fucking cave? You know, the cave.
But I don't think, like, do you get to that level of fucked up anymore? Of, like, being scared?
Every once in a while, I scare myself.
Jesus Christ.
And I love it. The first night I got the pain pills, like I had them 2 nights, I didn't take them.
Okay.
Because I was saving them for a specific night. And I popped like 3 of them. I was fucked up. I had 3 of them, a mushroom, I was fucked up. My wife was trying to talk to me. I was giggling. I kept eating. I ate Apple Jacks. I ate a bunch of shit that night. I've gained like 8 pounds this last week.
Off of pain pills?
No, edibles. The pain pills are gone.
Okay.
I just saved the pain pills. They don't give you a lot.
Right.
In New Jersey, if you get surgery, they'll give you they'll say take 2 to 3 pills a day for 10 days. That's 30 pills. They give you 9. And you're like, the math don't add up.
Right.
So I didn't need the pain pills. But you always need to get a little high every once in a while on a pain pill. Just as a reminder, you're going to a Yankee game, a nice Viking never killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? You have to be walking a lot of bleachers. Your knee hurts anyway. Right? You go up there, you drink a beer, you got to go Uber home. So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I only got 9 of them. I'm going to take 4 of them from one shot. And I just inhaled 4 of them one night. But again, it's 20 milligrams.
What did you even save it for? Like, what was the big night?
Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do and people to see.
Weren't you at a softball tournament?
No, I didn't go to a softball tournament, you fucking knucklehead. I was doing something. I went to a party or something, and I knew a party was going to be boring. So I said, this, if I know a party's going to be boring and I have to go for my daughter or my wife and tolerate it, I might as well eat edibles and do it my way. And I don't say a fucking word. I go to those things, and maybe there's one of the dads that'll talk to me for a little while. I'll talk to them. I always find somebody.
Yeah, but you don't look fucked up. That's
that's the secret, Lee.
Yeah, but how do you do that? I look fucked up. You've given me so many
Listen,
edibles now.
right
I look
now,
fucked up when I'm sober.
I call him every Tuesday morning, guys. You have to hear him on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
You think he got raped at a Diddy party? You think he got raped? You think he got raped by fucking escorts and black dicks? And I'll say, what's up, Lee? You know what's up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm up. I'm out of the house. I drank water. I took a shit. George taught me that. You don't want an edible hangover? Drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning. Eat an apple. That first shit, you go in the shower, and in the shower, you'll start, or your ears will deflog. You know when your plane starts to land and your ears go, that's when, once you get in the shower and after you take that first shit.
Why are your ears popping in the shower?
Because you were high last night. You're up in the fucking clouds.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Once you hear your ears pop in the shower, you're brand new. Then you come out, you take an egg sandwich, and that's it.
But even when you take the edibles, like your eyes don't get red, they don't get smaller. The only way people can tell you're high is you start to whisper. That's the only way people can know that you're high is you just start telling people secrets. And I don't know what, like everyone else. As soon as I take an edible, my eyes close. Nothing happens to you.
It's a poker face.
But you can't just
say THC
say
poker face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You gotta fucking keep it under control, Lee. If not, you're gonna be one of hey, smoke some pot. Who gives a fuck? What are you? Cheech and Chong, you fuck? You smoke pot, you have to have some dignity.
I agree with you. But it's not like I choose to look fucked up. I just get fucked up.
Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We get fucked up here. That's what we do. As a matter of fact, it's time for another edible. How's that for you?
How do you know? Did your watch go off? You said
I just, you know what I'm saying? I can feel in the air that you need another edible.
I must be talking too much if I need another edible. That's how you always know.
I got fucked up in Cape May this weekend.
Yeah.
I went to Cape May for a softball tournament.
I told you.
Let me tell you something. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. As a matter of fact, Saturday night, I had a fucking Heineken.
Really?
I got fucked up.
I love it.
One Heineken.
That's it.
And it was the coldest Heineken down the shore. And he gave me a fucking glass that broke. It was so cold. When he gave it to me, motherfucker shattered. He had to give me another one. It just went, when he put on the bar, it just went. And I drank it in 2 sips.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Every meal I had in Cape May was fucking amazing. I went to the Mayflower Hotel. They took care of me like I was Johnny fucking Bananas and my family. We walked in there Friday night with like 19 people.
Damn.
And the dinner was fucking good. They had a nice steak, 8-ounce steak with a nice baked potato, and I had a cup of something that you wouldn't think I'd drink. Again, cream of asparagus soup with crab meat in it. Delicious.
Wow.
Now, you know how many asparaguses I've eaten in my life?
0.
I hate those fucking disgusting spears. I hate broccoli. But cream of broccoli, done well, shit.
Dude, that's what you have to do online is the soup reviews. There's no one in the scene. I think they have. No, because that's what they. You're the only person who has soups.
Nobody makes soups.
Everyone has.
Campbell? I'm going to go bring them back from
No,
the gate?
you go to a restaurant. You're not gonna
I went to ShopRite for fucking soup today. They haven't put a piece of salt in that soup in 20 years. I took 2 seconds. They didn't even put salt in here. Chicken, rice, no fucking salt. Tons of chicken, tons of celery, tons of this, tons of that. They forgot to go, oh, put some salt in that. Nobody makes a fucking sensational soup anymore. It takes it has to be something like a small family restaurant, not a chain. It's got to be a small family restaurant. The Brass Rail in Mattawan is the closest that if I had to give a review for soups, I'd go with them.
When you're trying to get a good soup, like what's a good soup to you?
Listen, anybody can make New England clam. Anybody can make onion soup, that fucking French onion. Anybody can make lobster bisque. And anybody can make New England clam chowder and Manhattan, okay? Give me something different.
So that doesn't impress you, those like standards?
If you, listen, Cousins makes a Manhattan clam chowder, that fumes will come out of your ass. Oh, it's so fucking good. But they also make an exceptional lobster bisque, and then New England is second to nobody. Cousins in New Brunswick,
Right.
Marlboro, and now Bricktown. Phenomenal. But those are the 3 soups they make. Fucking Cafe Luna has Nana pasta fazool with pastina in it. You want to come? You want to talk to me about soups? Like, that's a soup.
What
like
do they
a
do?
fucking pasta fazool with fucking pastina in it. That's something different. My man and me and George, we're cream of turkey motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But our standards have lowered because when we go for cream of turkey now, it's all out of a can.
They serve
Nobody's
you
really
can?
giving you cream of turkey from scratch. They don't. If you know it's cream of, you know it's from scratch if it has something additional in there. Like we used to go to a place, our in-laws used to make turkey gorgonzola soup, like a cream of turkey gorgonzola. That's how you know. But when you get cream of turkey at a dine, it comes out of a fucking can. They got it from Campbell's cousin. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's not going to really. I like there's a restaurant, the Brass Rail makes all those broccolis, all those soups great. They make a fucking red pepper soup, a cream of red pepper.
Never even heard of that.
Fuck. Exactly. Make me a soup that I don't know about.
And do you like creamy or like chicken kind of soups better? Like
all that shit.
You like all of it?
Dog, there's the Mall of America.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you do the Mall of America, they put you in that hotel.
Yeah.
Upstairs in the Mall of America, they have a soup at that fucking mall. Only in the winter. It's got everything in it, like beef, barley. They put like beef barley, beef stew. It could be 1,000,000 degrees under, and you drink that soup and you warm up. It's just comfort soup. I like that stuff, but not. You can't have it when it's 90 degrees out.
I know, but it's been 100 degrees here for like a month, and
I
you're
had
still
soup
eating
today.
soup.
Yeah, I'll have soup.
Is that a Spanish thing? And I'm being because
Spain.
Yeah.
Spain. So my mother made a lot of soups because of my father. When my father died, she kept making those soups, and I fucking loved the shit out of them. Because Cubans have a thing que say, lo guapo no toman sopa. That means real bad motherfuckers don't drink soup. But I said, fuck that. I'm a bad motherfucker, but I need my soup.
That's a Cuban saying?
Yeah. Lo guapo no toman sopa.
Why don't Cubans like soup?
And listen, it's just an old fucking Latino shit. I don't know. The fuck is wrong with you?
I have no
Like that, a nice creamy turkey soup, see? That's very nice. With some carrots. That's how you could tell it doesn't come in a can. But you go to a diner, you get high. I'll smoke some wee-wee and I'll take you to that diner. On Wednesday, we'll put some crackers in that motherfucker. You won't know the difference.
Oh my God. That's my favorite part about you with soup and iced tea. With soup and iced tea, with iced tea, you take the sweet and lows. With soup, you'll grab like 18 of those cracker bags and there's more crackers in your soup than soup. Dude, that's I think the happiest that I ever see you.
Well, I'm eating soup.
A soup and an iced tea and
Soup.
you are thrilled.
Salmon with mashed potatoes and spinach with pieces of garlic in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my second favorite fucking meal. Now, it used to be chicken cutlets with mashed potatoes, but nobody ain't making good chicken cutlets except for my man George here. Everybody leaves the vein in the middle.
Oh no.
I can't do that no more. I can't even eat chicken parm no more because I always get that little tender. The other day I got sushi and it had that, and I wanted to fucking hang myself.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, white tuna. I'm like, Jersey and California, the sushi is two different fucking worlds. I'm sorry, I'm done.
You know what I did for the first time, and I know you're gonna make fun of me.
Lick my asshole.
I don't think you make fun of me. I say thank you for that. I went to it's called like omakase, where like they just give you pieces of sushi. It was like the first time I ever did. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was fun. Yeah.
You've never done it?
No, I don't want to eat nothing I don't know. Don't give me nothing.
They tell you what it is.
Yeah, but I can't tell them before they bring it. They're going to say, I don't want to be surprised. It's Halloween. I want to be surprised. Then they'll bring you all the shit you don't want to eat. Just give me what I want to eat. Okay, no. I'll pay you. Just give me what I want to eat. I don't want no surprises. I don't want the chef special. I don't want none of that shit. Because then they come out with lamb. Look what the chef special. Listen, I don't eat lamb. We'll taste it. Now I got to taste in shit blood for 2 weeks. So go away. Go away.
Like that, because I don't
just
eat
give me the
salmon.
sushi I asked for. I don't want nothing else.
But
you always put yourself in these predicaments.
It was good. I was really happy to do it.
I know.
I had sake for the first time.
38 years old, sake for the first fucking
I
time.
had it once before. I didn't like it, but this was a good one.
What was in this one? Honey?
No, it was like good quality. I don't know.
get quality. How do you only had sake one time?
Yeah.
How is this a good quality? What did you
Because
sniff
it's no,
it?
this one I don't know anything about. I'm just saying this one tasted good.
Leave me alone.
I
Just
knew
go
you
to-
were gonna say shit,
Yeah, because right away you've always tried to make sushi like.
dude.
You hear that shit?
What am I? You refused to go to sushi with me because I was too boring. Now I'm trying new things, and you get there's no winning with you. We went like like a year or two before we left LA. The place that he likes for Sushi Dan. We went. I like two things. I like tuna and I like shrimp, and I get like a few different varieties of that. Halfway through the meal, you just look and be like, "No more sushi." You're like you're worse than my wife. You're boring.
He gets those shrimps. That's what he gets.
No, I do get that.
No, he doesn't even get the shrimp.
I love. Don't tell me I get. Look at me, I get
skinny
shrimp.
tuna shrimp, and 2 pieces of tuna. He don't eat no spider roll. He don't do anything else. He's like if you go to eat sushi in Iowa. That's him. That's Lee.
So I try something new. I get king salmon, which was really fucking good. I didn't like the scallops, but there was a couple different. I tried that like the orange, like the uni, whatever it is. It's like custardy. It was pretty fun.
Custardy?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no shit. Just
No,
leave me the fuck out.
no, not the orange balls. It was like it looked like ice cream.
Oh, I know you're getting orange. Which?
Yeah,
You're eating like an eagle eye. You don't even know what the fuck
what's an
you're
eagle
eating.
eye?
Yeah, that lady from North Bergen that ran over everybody. You're eating one of her eyes and shit.
Oh,
The fuck is wrong with you?
someone ran over somebody?
I don't know. Something happened in North Bergen. Some lady ran over 7 protesters or something.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Let's just fuck with me today. I'll tell you something else I did, which I've never done. Do you ever get pedicures?
Leave me alone, Lee.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Lee.
You don't like it? I did. I've never done it. You told me. You
Now,
told
did
me I
you
had
walk
the
in there by
Auschwitz
yourself, or did your girlfriend walk?
No.
Yeah, you gotta start getting it together, Lee.
What's wrong? You told me I
really-
had the Auschwitz toe because it,
Yeah,
it,
but
cut,
Lee,
it cut a
Lee,
hole
Lee,
in my
Lee,
gi.
Lee. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a talk after the podcast again. This ain't working out. It's not gonna work out for you, Lee.
What's wrong?
It's constant with you lately. Constant.
What did I do?
Pedicures, manicures,
Not a manicure. I
fucking
didn't say
sushi that
manicure.
tastes like shit.
It was good.
It was good. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't even want to talk about it no more. You just killed me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, but my feet are fucked up.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Your feet are gonna listen. A plastic surgeon needs your feet, not
Right.
some little Asian chick that weighs 40 pounds drilling on your toes. That's why I don't go for a pedicure. They tell me all the time, bring the toe. I go, I got a fucked up toe. If I bring this toe in there, those chinks are 90 pounds apiece. They can't chisel. They got to chisel and shit. Are you fucking crazy?
But I don't have the fungi toe. I just have the
You
outside.
got everything else. You got a toe that's like me.
I do.
You need plastic surgery. You got a foot that looks like it stepped on Hitler's head. Like if they would have used your foot to kill Hitler, it would have been fine.
I wish I was there, but I was. It feels good. Like it look. I don't know.
You're in New York City,
Yeah,
and you're getting fucking pedicures and shit.
not all the
We
time. It was
gotta have a
one.
long talk. Like, eating sushi out of
I like you
White
like
Castle,
I didn't go to. I said I
purple
wanted to go to
papaya
White
with this
Castle.
fucking lunatic.
I didn't go to
you know.
Papaya.
It's fucking. This guy makes the best hot dogs on a Monday night.
He got him. I didn't. I walked up
I know,
after.
and you let him.
I was on the train. How am I going to stop him from getting Grace Papaya?
North Bergen, New York City barbecue, Harlem Fried Chicken's 3 doors up, and the Cuban place. And this guy goes for hot dogs. He makes the best hot dogs possible on Monday here. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore, guys. I just got to go home and they just got to put me on an island soon because I can't figure it out no more. I cannot figure it out.
What
no
is there
more.
to figure out? Why does other people like how other people eat or do with
Because
their
we
feet?
make
Why
the
does it
best-
affect you?
Those Stuman's hot dogs on Monday with jalapeno are the best fucking thing.
I agree with you.
He goes over there and gets a fucking dog that is the worst thing you could ever eat.
I have to be
You
honest.
understand me?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even pay attention no more. Like I feel bad. It's like a retarded child. Like today I went down his block and I saw all the goofy restaurants he tells me about on a nightly basis. The chocolate place I saw today with the $10 milkshake. The other day's giving me an ear beating about a $10 milkshake. Listen, no, it's you. I don't want to make a $10 milkshake. Listen, I go for a $10 milkshake because I know it's going to be that good.
I hope
If
so.
I give you $10 for a milkshake, I better taste the cum in there. Like from your mother's pussy. Like, I want to taste everything in there. I don't want no chocolate. I want cocoa. You know what I'm saying? I want COCOA. Cacao, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cacao.
Yeah.
But he has all these places that you shouldn't even be walking by. Muslim this, Turkish this, Viva Mexico. I saw all those places. That's an old gas station.
But you can't eat.
Viva Margarita. And you idiots are in there. Hey, I say, that's salud. What? Are you fucking retarded? I saw all those restaurants. I'm like, this is not good up here. You could fall into debt up on Anderson Avenue now. And at the end of the day, Rudy's is probably the last white food in fucking Cliffside Park. I was in shock today. You know, he was telling me it's a chocolate place. Oh, it could be good. I thought about the chocolate place in Baltimore.
Okay.
Those shakes were $10, but they gave you a chocolate straw. Oh, a chocolate fucking straw. After you drink the shake, you eat the straw like a doctor. You got it all over your teeth. That's a $10 shake. You don't know, George.
Dude, most shakes are like $10 is
When they
cheap for a
charge you
shake
10,
now.
it's fucking solid. But then he tells me they're run by like Turkish people. They don't know nothing about milkshakes. So I ain't going in there. They got like a recipe from Louis the Eye. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all like fucking third world nation people. You got another restaurant up there the other day I just saw about some other fucking, they have two crazy ass restaurants next to each other. Countries you never even heard of.
Like what?
Countries you never even heard of. Like by McCagna. Before you make the left on McCagna, they're right there. Yeah, there's something from I wouldn't eat
Colombia.
that shit. You probably eat that and they give you a leaf of coca by mistake. You fucking die in there. He's got it. It's insane.
So what kind of restaurants do you want to see? There's only so many Italian restaurants you can have.
I didn't say that. Did I say I don't want to eat a fucking Italian every day?
So what else can you eat? What's allowed if Colombian?
What? Whatever happened to a nice steak?
Okay, so it's two kinds of places.
Whatever happened to nice Cuban up the corner there? Whatever happened to nice? You got great Chinese up here. Those places you see with the fogged up glass and shit in Jersey,
Right.
they're fucking good. Okay, they're good. It's not like California where you see the fucking Chinese guy. He's got like a hippie haircut. No, these motherfuckers are good. The one on Park Avenue where you took me that time, tremendous pork fried rice. I don't know about the spare ribs and shit like that, but they're fucking good.
But like where does the line get drawn?
You know where the line gets dropped.
No,
Don't
but
make
the
me
line
fucking
gets
say
drawn
it,
differently every fucking day.
okay? No, the line
You
don't
make up
change
new
every day.
rules. You make up new rules
There's
during
no
the
fucking
game.
new. This is common sense.
Common sense.
This is
rule.
common sense. You eat the best hot dog in the world. I mean, it's just common fucking sense. You know, I don't know how many times we've had the conversation about food and food and food, and we all go back to the same thing. You know, by my house, it's great. It's great for what they have until you come up to Hudson County, and then that shit changes. And then we get on a tunnel or a bridge, and we go over there and get fine dining with all the bullshit, people drinking martinis or whatever. But at the end of the day, where does a motherfucker get the best bang for his buck? In Hudson County, New Jersey. And that goes for pizza, that goes for Chinese, that goes for Spanish, Cuban, Puerto Rican, even Colombian. That's right here in Hudson County. Okay? Everything else, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now, again, Cliffside isn't Hudson County.
Right. So
It's
why?
Bergen County. But still, it's on the same neighborhood as us. They should all have the same dignity. You know what I'm saying? There's a word called fucking dignity, okay? So that's what's going on right now. That neighborhood, Fairview and Cliffside, is very third world nation, whatever. Turkish, Arab, whatever. I got nothing against those people. But you're not going to make me a fucking Philly cheesesteak. I can't do it. Stick to what you know. Hummus, papaya shit, you know.
Okay, so
Fucking coconut milk with
you don't
shrimp.
mind the restaurants. You just don't want other. You want people that like jail.
I
Like
want
you stick to
people
your
who
race.
know what they're doing to cook my food.
Right.
When I walk into a Carvel in California, I was very excited about the Carvel. Very excited. I went to the grand opening. I was one of the first people there because I'm 400 fucking pounds. That's what people who are 400 pounds do. Gario Sealand. That's Chango, the god of fucking thunder, to correct me. So,
Carvel.
I walked in there. They wanted $5 for the cone. I paid it. Everything was hunky-dory until it was 3 Chinese people. Now, I have nothing against Chinese people, But what do they know about Carvel? Now, again, Joey, you're being racist. No, I'm not. There's a Carvel by my house on the 33. It's a drive-through Carvel. It's run by Chinese people. They've owned it for 30 fucking years. You go in there, you tell that motherfucking Chinese dude, make you a shake thin, and he knows how to make you a shake thin. That's the place I used to go and get the thin chocolate shake with the double cone vanilla ice cream, vanilla chocolate with colored sprinkles and whipped cream, and I would dip it in there. That's when you're a 400-pound fat fuck. That's a good Carvel, but it wasn't an investment for him.
Right.
It was something that they liked. He had kids. All the kids worked there. I've seen him grow. The girl is beautiful now. The fucking father's yoked.
It's
There's
the same
another
family?
one on the 520 that's Chinese owned. They don't know what they're doing. That's an investment. The lady on the 516, she owns it since Jesus left Chicago. That's a drive-through. So she only works in the daytime. So if you want it done right, you got to go in the daytime. Because if you go at night, it's kids with acne and pimples, and they're on their phone, and you can see like a cherry floating in the pineapple. That's when we leave. As soon as I see a cherry in the pineapple, we got to go. You go to Carvel, you can't even get hard ice cream anymore. Carvel used to be hard ice creamville. Now you go, it's like your grandmother's refrigerator. You ever eat ice cream out of Granny's refrigerator? It always had that core of air on it because they leave the top off. And you're supposed to eat it and tell her it tastes good. Meanwhile, it tastes like lasagna, garlic ravioli. And you're like, oh, yeah, this tastes great. I don't want to eat. My ice cream's got to be tight up in the top.
Right. Dude, you just rattled off like the schedules of 3 different. Do you know like all the Carvels in this state?
I got. That's what I do. I'm a fat fuck. I'm stupid. I don't know much, and this is what interests me. I have no other interest. If you're going to talk to me about politics or Elon Musk, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about SpaceX. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, okay?
What do you give a fuck about?
I give a fuck about a nice piece of good food, not getting tortured, and that's it. But if I go into a place, I can tell if it's an investment, especially if it's a chain restaurant. You could tell that these people, if this is what they grew up on, and they believe in that product, or if it's a fucking investment.
And ice cream is a weird one because there's a lot of like happy memories associated with Carvel for you. It's
What
not like it's
fucking
like a
happy-
sandwich
you
place.
fucking faggot or what? Happy memory. What, they put
You're
a
the
cone
one
up
who has
your
so
ass?
many rules for
I got
Carvel.
no happy memories about ice cream. I get stoned and I like eating it. That's it. I associates a lot of happiness with the
You
fucking.
don't think so?
No, you're depressing me now. You sound like a white person.
I
Anyway,
am white.
Anyway, let's take a breather now. We're going to talk to you about this weekend and DraftKings. How was the bathroom, okay? You missed my DraftKings ad.
Oh, I heard it was good.
It's always good. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on for a few months that you guys caught on to it. I went on a few podcasts and I got some heat for it every time I said it. When I went on Rogan, I got heat for it. When I went on Bert Kreischer, I got heat for it. And I went on somebody else's podcast and I spoke about it. And you guys, as usual, you know everything. So you make your stupid fucking comments or whatever, because everybody's a fucking authority all of a sudden. So, I told you motherfuckers not to worry about Epstein or worry about Diddy. I told you motherfuckers repeatedly for years. We lived in California, guys. Now, I'm not going to blame California for this. I'm going to blame a city called Hollywood. I'm going to blame a city called entitlement. I'm going to call a city white entitlement. I'm going to call it, just the worst shit that could happen in any city that I've seen is in Los Angeles, a.k.a. that Hollywood scene. I shouldn't even say Hollywood. Hollywood's a great little fucking town. But there's a certain mindset in that town that all you fucking idiots on TV and everybody thinks they know about. Listen, I like getting my dick sucked. I like coming on your tits. If by mistake it goes into your eyeball, I get a giggle. If I have to, I'll come on your feet. I'm not an anal guy. We're talking family here, okay? I'm not going to give it to you. Me giving it to you up the ass is not my big man thing. I was just a regular guy, okay? I got accused of a lot of shit online. People said this, he's scared of Diddy. His name is on the Diddy list. The level of sex and stupidity in Hollywood is one that you'll never understand. I sit here every week for 14 years with Lee, and I've mentioned to you that the people that you people idolize and think are great, they're the biggest pieces of shit And your family, your parents didn't raise you to know that, to read that in people. You just fall for, he was great and Fast and Furious. You know, you fall for that shit, you know, and you become fans or whatever of these people that A, don't know you exist, B, they wouldn't talk to you if they did, and 3, they're just horrible people. You know, I mean, I've never snatched cum out of a girl's pussy to rub on my nipples.
Who did
after
that?
somebody comes on her. Sure, Diddy, right?
Damn, I
She
didn't
would-
hear that one.
Celebrities, whatever, escorts would come in her, and she would make her run into the room, and he'd take the cum out of a pussy and rub it on your nipples. If you don't understand that, that is a complete different level of fucking disgust. Like even disgust that I wouldn't think of when I'm coked up. When you think of disgusting fucking things.
Right.
Because when you're doing drugs with a girl, you're thinking disgusting fucking things. And I've never thought about taking cum out of a girl's pussy and rubbing it on my nipple to fucking cum, okay?
Especially when it's not yours.
No. So my point is that the level of sexual deviancy, I mean, if you guys didn't learn anything, you guys didn't learn anything from Harvey Weinstein because you focused on Harvey. You didn't focus on what was actually fucking happening. That a guy is making fucking Hollywood stars suck his dick for movie roles. This has been going. Now, you guys act like this never happened before. This happens this happens daily at jobs in New York City. This happens, you know, if you're an immigrant, those chicks, and you come over and you want a job, you're gonna have to suck a dick or two, or some white, fat, fucking ugly dude with red hair or something. You know, that's the way it's been. I didn't write the fucking rules. I didn't write the rules. But the sexual indiscrepancies in Hollywood had always been disgusting.
How long did it take you to hear about stuff like that when you joined?
I heard about it maybe in 2010, 15. Who knows? It's like everything else in my life. It goes in one ear and it goes in one ear and it goes out the other because at the end of the day, it's got nothing to do with me.
Right. But I just meant like more like, when do you start hearing rumors of like, oh, this
I've
executive
heard
did
rumors
this?
for
Or,
years about shit. Underage fucking. I heard rumors for years.
fuck.
I heard rumors for years, okay? And after a while, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I'm so busy trying to be a good comic that I'm not worried about that shit. I'm too busy trying to be a husband and a father and trying to fucking take care of myself. I didn't worry about that shit. That had nothing to do with me. We had a mutual friend that was involved in thousands of things that we didn't know about, that I didn't know about till we moved back here. And then I found out hours of material that were like, I was blown the fuck away. You know, people have weird lives out there. And when I'm going to tell you podcast people, you podcast people that listen or whatever, there's lists of everything. But the problem why you'll never get those lists because they're influential people. You know, at Diddy's party, he had a bunch of fucking people in there doing it. And I don't know if you know anything about the judicial system, but then again, I don't know if you dumb motherfuckers know anything that's called money. And money could do a lot of shit, okay? And when you have that much money, well, Jay-Z's worth what?
Billions, I would guess.
Even if he gives $500 million away. You know what $500 million buys in this court system and all that shit? Are you guys even familiar with how this works? Epstein had the list. Yeah. But you're never going to find out who's on it.
Doesn't that depress you at all?
No, it doesn't depress me. Number one, ain't none of your fucking business. And number two, what I've been saying since day one, how is it going to change your life? You got a raise from knowing who's on the list? No, you just want to know who's on the list. Oh my God, I can't. It's like those idiots. I can't wait till Trump releases the Kennedy assassination. He got shot in the fucking head.
In the 60s.
1966. And you're getting excited. Or 63, I'm sorry. And you're getting excited. We've just gone to a different level of fucking stupidity that we actually think we deserve to know who's on the Epstein list. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
But these people like might have like important jobs.
And what would make a difference? If you knew that the president of Disney was getting his dick sucked by a 10-year-old girl, you're not going to go to Disney when you have a child with this chick?
Not if he's working there.
Listen, man, we're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. All of us deep down inside. Either you could be a fucking hypocrite
Right.
or you could try to live your life the right way.
But what
Okay?
about Like what depresses me is like, yeah, I think you're 100% right. Like if you have $100 million and you donate it or whatever it is, the rules don't really apply.
That's the way it's been since day one. What makes you think it's going to change now? What makes you think it's going to change now?
Because all the politicians go in saying they're going to change
We
it.
only got half of who was at the Diddy parties, and we'll only know 4 people. They picked that poor retard because who gives a fuck about him? The Prince of fucking London, because he's a retard as it is. He looks like fucking Herman Munster. They're all fucking retarded, that whole family. Look at the other one with Meghan Markle. He's a fucking dirtbag. So what, that, guys, it's that, what I've been telling you, it didn't matter at the end. This is all I was trying to say. At the end of the day, it's, well, Joey's a sexual deviant. That's why he was on the list. Really? Like I fucking know Epstein. Like I've ever met fucking Diddy. Like I've ever even seen fucking Diddy. And even that, what are the chances of me going to his party? That's number 1. And number 2, what are the chances of one of those hot chicks actually sucking my dick and fucking rubbing it on Diddy's nipples? So you tell me, this is what I don't understand. This is why my argument is, people, you're worrying about shit that's never going to come your way. It's never going to come your way. I'm angry about one thing. If I'm angry about anything, I'm angry that the CIA was involved in bringing cocaine in the 80s. They were all in on it.
Yeah.
I almost lost my life because of that shit. But our own government was bringing us in. Listen, am I upset? Am I going to go to Congress? You want me to run over poor white people in North Bergen who are politicking out there? It doesn't matter. I did the drugs. It's my fault. But think about it. When our country put us in the hairs, you're finding out. We knew 30 years ago that our own government shot Kennedy. Okay, we knew 30 years ago. We knew 30 years ago. All right, what agency, Joey? I don't know. Give me initial. FBI, CIA, NBA, CBA, BBA. It could be anybody. It could have been the Cubans, but somewhere along the line, the United States were involved. Somewhere along the line, we shot our own fucking president.
Is that what we? Because I was
not making a
young.
big fuss about it. But if we did that, my mother died from the vaccine. Again, why should they give you a good vaccine?
Right.
If you're that stupid and went and got it 8 times, what can I say to you? Obviously, you deserve to fucking die. Listen, I won't get any vaccine now. Now they fuck me. I'll take my chances. I'll go get a natural vaccine like that. The shit you shoot in, macacal pneumonia. I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing the other one, the fucking, where you pop up with red marks, hives. They want you to do that. You shoot that, your arm can't move for a week. That ain't nothing good.
I have no idea which one you're talking about.
The one about the fucking, what is it, George? If you're over 55, you got to take a shot. Shingles.
Oh, shit.
I ain't taking no shingle shot. My friend shot, he couldn't fucking play Hitler. He was German. He had to jerk off with his left fucking hand.
That's really rough.
You're fucking crazy. I don't trust him no more. I don't trust him after the Xanax. Okay, Joey, you did the Xanax. I understand. But nobody told you just to do it for 2 weeks. And then you had to move to a fucking real thing.
Well, I think it all boils down to money. Like they have lobbyists who make it so easy to get those pills, who convince people that, all the, they put chemicals and everything. It's crazy what's allowed.
So I was very happy when that shit went down last week and people were mad. Well, if you're that stupid, I mean, Bill Gates and Tom Hanks are on the list. You're never going to see that list. End the story. Move on with your life. Go care about Hamas. Go set up a restaurant in Hamas. Go do something where you can make some real money and not worry about the dumb shit that they're feeding you on a daily level. On a daily basis. We get fed shit constantly.
Why do you think they feed us this shit?
Because they try to throw us off our game. To throw us off of what our goals are. To make us worry at night about our fucking credit cards. I was down Cape May this weekend. Guys, there was nobody down there. Okay? There was nobody down there. Okay? I was going to go to Ocean City, Maryland the week before. I couldn't get a hotel because every hotel had rooms except on the 4th of July. Then Lisa Gallo told me. She goes, you should have seen it on the 5th. It was a ghost town. People ain't leaving for 3 days no more. Those hotels are fucking expensive down there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking expensive for the American family. They're not. They said Saturday and Sunday was empty in Ocean City. It's not what, we're not focused. When I look at things, restaurants that I went to 4 years ago,
Right.
that you couldn't stand in, and now it's one level and the seats aren't even packed every night. Concerts are not selling tickets like they were. Comics are not selling tickets like they were. A lot of things are down, but you're worried about the Epstein list. In 2032, there might not be Social Security for us, which you have to assume they won't be. When they say that, just figure that they won't. They won't. I'm going to cash out when I'm 65 because I was not going to even retire. But now, since they have no money, I might as well cash out when I'm 65 and make them pay my daughter for 3 years. Then they could end it in fucking, in whatever, 4 years later, whatever. At least I get my daughter 3 years at $2,000 a month or whatever the fuck that is. But this is what you should be thinking about, your health, your life, your family, not. Right now, we're living in a fucking, people are pissed, people are confused. It's a horrible political climate. It's horrible, guys. And, we could keep smiling and jumping up and down. I don't know what you're fucking jumping up and down about. And I'm a positive guy, but I see what I fucking see. And I look at all that shit. When I walk in a restaurant, I go, it's a Thursday night. This motherfucker used to be packed on Thursdays. You got 3 waiters in here on a Thursday night. There used to be 10 of them on a Thursday night.
And do you I know you're do you think part of the reason stuff is down is because too many people are focused on shit? Do you think
No, brother. Pandemic, people started using cards. And the 4-year window ended. The 3-year window ended. Declines on credit cards are higher than ever in restaurants right now.
fuck.
More people get declined every night than ever fucking before. That tells you the credit card system is almost fucking overrun too. There's so many things that you could be worrying about. Your kids, where they're going to do this. What am I going to do if they cancel Social Security at 62, at 1932, whatever, 2032. That's 8 years from now. That makes me 70. Can you imagine being 70 years old in this country and getting thrown out into the street? Half of all these old people getting thrown out into the street anyway. They don't have a way to live. You go into these old folks' homes, you got to give them your fucking house, your pension. You got to give them everything. It's a fucking, it's unreal what we focus on. And I told people for years, I know you love your president and all this shit. I've never loved any fucking president. You know why? Because I've always had to get up to work every morning. I want the president that says, no more work.
That's who you'll vote for?
Pick a career. I want to be a bartender. All right, go down to the Hudson River. There's a bar over there for you. Something, 20 hours a week. But you know what I'm saying. Right now, we're killing ourselves to live. And you're worried about who's on the fucking list? We got a fucking war going on that who knows when it's going to fucking end, or it's a ceasefire. Bro, any of those motherfuckers can start unloading any fucking day again. It's the Jews. You know them.
Yeah, of course.
They got a bad wind up their ass.
Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Holy shit. And it's because look at Sam, I one of my favorite people, Sam Tripoli. Some of the stuff they talk about seems nuts, but then a lot of it's fucking coming true.
You ever owe money on your credit card?
A little bit, yeah.
You ever think about it at night? Remember when you got out of college and you owned your loans at night?
Yeah.
And you think about your loans, and if you think about how many credit cards you got and what you owe, you hug your teddy bear really hard for a minute. You ever feel that? Feel your asshole when you go to bed and you owe a lot of money. You squeeze that teddy bear, but then you're like, I'm never going to get to pay this anyway. In your lifetime, as a person who's just been killed with debt all your life, you're like, what difference does it make? I might as well smoke that gram of Coke because it ain't going to change nothing. My $60 to Visa isn't going to do dick anymore. That's a horrible way to think. That's a fucking horrible way to think. And that's what happens. You get controlled in your mind. I was telling my wife, my daughter, what breaks up a marriage, George?
Money, I think.
There's 2 things, infidelity or money. That's fucking insane. That two people who love each other would break up over fucking money.
Cause I think it's what you said. It's stress. I can't imagine. Like
You can't fucking imagine. So when you think about your debt, like I used to look at my child support, $88,000, and then I would look at my attorney bills, and I would look at them and go, "Whew, I don't know how they're gonna get paid in this lifetime."
but there are some people who aren't stressed about it, which is crazy.
That's what
Some
we
people
are stressed about.
No, but some people aren't.
We stress about it for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then you go, I'll put it in God's hands. I'll hit the lottery. That's always what you say. I'll hit the lottery. Because to get out of that debt, you need 4 chunks of money in like a year. You need like 40 grand 4 times. You just can't get 40 grand and wait 3 years to shoot another movie and get 60 grand. By the time you get to 60, you're going to be debt and 40.
And
that's
the
the thing
interest
about
on it, yeah.
movies and shit in LA that I can never get ahead in the television world because it was few and far between.
Like you needed to be acting constantly.
Constantly. And even that, like in 2003, 2002, 3, 4, I was pretty much on fire. And I still couldn't make a living. Yeah, 28,000, 31,000. That's great money from acting, especially you're from North Bergen. You don't know how to act.
Right. What were you making in comedy at the time?
35, maybe.
So that doubles your income. That really helps. So
the comedy would help the stand-up, and the stand-up would help the comedy.
The acting,
back and forth. But it wasn't like, I think I had 2 good years in acting out of 23 that I could support a family.
Now, like, do you think back then if you had put less, because you were mostly working on stand-up, if you had taken it and gone 50-50 or even 75-25 for acting, do you think you could have had a career in acting?
I didn't want it.
Right. No, I
wanted a movie once a year to take me off the road. So I could call agents and managers and club owners and go, I got that movie. You mean you're canceling? Yeah, I got that movie. And I would tell them myself, fuck you and your week. This is what I'm bringing to the table, motherfucker. And remember that. Like I would always, so I used it as a deterrent. Oh, that buys me 3 more weeks. I'll cancel these 2 because it's actually 3 days of work. So that's like $1,800 in the movie business. That's a lot more than I was making comedy-wise at that time.
Right. And it was.
Why would I want you to remember this.
Okay.
Acting is great, man. It's great to be on a set with a good actor or 2 good actors. You watch them. You learn a little bit. You eat some good food. You go to a party. Maybe the movie shoots in Boston. All that's great about that. But you're still fucking limitations, and you're still saying somebody else's words. And for those 3 weeks of work, yeah, it was lucrative, and it was great, and I ate good food, but I'd much rather do Friday and Saturday and get it over with. I got to be there for 6 weeks to make a living. I could do 2 weekends, and I'm home.
Right.
So I always loved the set. Look, listen, let me tell you something. I can only describe maybe 2 or 3 things that are better than walking on a studio lot.
Why is it so good?
It's just because I used to walk on Boulevard East. I used to run from the cops on Kelly Boulevard. Now I'm walking onto a lot, and I belong here, and I'm headed somewhere. So I would always die for people to come up to me and go, "Excuse me, can I see your badge?" "That's right, bitch. Look at my fucking badge." What?
You'd walk real slow.
Because for the first time in my life, I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? When you're not supposed to be there, you're like, you're walking around like Chinese people before Bruce Lee. But when you're going to be there and you're supposed to be there and you never expected to be there, and you're where I'm from, where movies were so fucking big, and, I would walk on the lot and go, oh, shit. I would get a bounce right to me and shit. I would go right into the place and get something to eat. I would...
Did you have that when you were headlining clubs, or is acting even, like, was that feeling even better with acting?
The walk on the lot is something to me that you cannot do, especially on a sunny day when the sun's out, they let you park on the lot.
And like a good lot, too.
You're walking around and shit, and somebody comes, "Hey, you want to ride?" "Fuck yeah." And you get in the back, and they start talking to you. "You're a comedian." "Oh, I used to go to the Comedy Store all the time." Then you go back there, you steal a shirt. I love all that shit. When I go on a lot, it's like Whenever I went on a lot, I go, my friends are never going to believe this in Northburg. They're never going to believe I saw this. I'm not even going to remember this in my memories because if I tell them, they're not going to believe me. Like I'm walking on the fucking, who produced Bochco? Steve Bochco, when he produced NYPD. Like I would walk into the Steve Bochco building like, what? NYPD blue bitches, I'm a felon. There's just some, I don't know. And I don't know if it's like that for everybody. I would go eat right away. I would go on the fucking lot and eat and maybe go to the commissary because the food is cheap in the commissary. So you go in there and get like a milkshake for $2 or something like that.
And you like even now because you've done a bunch of movies and TV on lots and like you still get that excited when you walk on.
Oh yeah, it's just something about that. Listen, I know what day it's gonna be. It's got to be perfect. Like I'm gonna be in and out of there quick. Okay, there's gonna be good food. Like people always send me to do these movies. I could tell by the script if I'm gonna be eating cheeseburgers or I'm gonna be eating steak. Mm-hmm. Just by the way the movie was written, the script, I could tell. So I want to, it's like I told my agent 2 months ago. I go, listen, man, I love working, but with the podcast and my daughter, I just don't want to do anything that might not work. If I get up to work, I want people to see that movie. I don't want to do it for the money and then nobody sees it. In fact, I got a movie coming out Friday, bitch.
Oh, yeah?
Guns Up.
Where can they watch it?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
It's not going to get a theatrical release because the fucking Fantastic Four is coming out this week. So I don't see the Fantastic Four.
Kevin James.
Yeah, me, Kevin James.
Oh, it's a new Kevin James movie?
Kevin James.
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
Louis Guzman.
Oh, shit.
Christina Ricci. My girl from fucking, that I did a couple scenes with in that show on Showtime. Yeah, man. We shot that where Satriale's was. Did you know that? They knocked it down.
Oh, from The Sopranos?
Yeah, and that was the Irish bar right there. That's the Irish bar next to Satriale's.
Well, look up the release
It was just
date.
some Irish
It comes out Friday. Look, go to Fandango, Nick, please, and see.
Yeah, I got a movie coming out Friday.
If it comes out in theaters, that would be fucking cool.
I don't think it's coming out on theaters. I think it's
just going to stream.
I don't know if it's Netflix. I don't know nothing. This movie got shot by a bunch of good Irish people. I had 12 days on it. We shot in Kearney, New Jersey. Right there. See who's in this movie. Pull it back.
Kevin James, Christina Ricci.
Louis Guzman.
But go
Timothy from there's a lot of good guys in here. Timothy Murphy's a good dude from Sons of Anarchy. The dude who played in the basketball movie we liked. The guy that played Kareem.
Oh, really?
The big tall guy, he's in this. I mean, I had a great time shooting it, and I like this type of shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I like this. This always, it takes you away for fucking 2 or 3 weeks. I did this for a whole month.
When did you do this?
This shot the last month before the strike.
Wasn't the strike this year?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not tell? I knew you, but I don't remember you being away for that long.
I shot it. It was in fucking Kearney, New Jersey. It was 30 minutes from my house.
So I know you were. I know you were.
Yeah, it was July of 2023 because that fucking show came out, and my daughter wanted to meet Louis Guzman, that fucking Addams Family, the Addams Family.
Okay.
Am I on that list? No. I'm on the IMDb, and if you look at
Here you are.
Yeah.
There he is.
Who the fuck you think you're dealing with? What was my character's name?
Charlie Brooks.
Charlie Brooks.
You're the top cast. You're number 4.
Number 4.
I don't fuck around, dog. They can't be fucking with the Cuban. You know that. But that chick is in it.
Yeah, Christina.
No, there's
Christina
a woman
Ricci?
that's...
Oh.
Yes, Melissa Leo.
Oh, you love her.
I love her. She's the real deal. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
So
I wish she was referring to me.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna release it in fucking the Ching Ching movies over at fucking Harlem and 118th Street.
Oh, I'd love to go see it there.
No, it's gonna be this movie. What's getting released Friday? Look at the heat that's getting released.
Yeah.
It's the biggest weekend of the fucking year.
I heard Superman's pretty good.
Okay. Why don't you go eat it after you go to the sushi place?
First of all, that sushi place was really good.
Good.
Second of all, I haven't seen Superman. But what else is coming out this
What
week?
else is coming out this week in theaters? You have a bunch of shit.
The Smurfs. I know what you did last time. Oh wow, that's like a 30-year-old remake. Guns Up is coming out, so we'll find it. Life After. Well,
Fish too.
what's the big one you thought was coming out? You said was coming out? Oh, Fantastic Four's coming out. But even that, if I was gonna, and I'm not, if I was gonna go see a movie, Fantastic Four is like a remake of a remake.
Yeah,
I like Kevin. Like I like.
you look
Maybe
like
it's
him.
just
You were
me,
the
but I
body-
love
You were
Kevin
the
James.
body double in this movie.
I know,
You didn't even know that shit.
dude. Did I tell the story on here about the people who
Yeah.
thought? Okay, yeah. People say I'm Kevin James constantly, but he that's like I haven't told you this on here. Like I'm going to see Sandler
told
in
me.
Albany in September.
You told
And
me.
it's like Kevin James is like on that level with Sandler for me. Like maybe a little bit not as high as Sandler, but like Kevin James, like that Comedy Central special where he talks about peeling an orange. Do that. Like I would go see this instead of like a Fantastic Four any day.
Okay, well, I'm happy, brother. I hope everybody feels like you. That's all I hope.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good,
I had a good time on that movie. I learned a few things. The director was very nice. The whole cast was Irish, so they were on me all day long about fucking telling me about Cuba.
Really?
They
like
were
Cuba?
good people. Yeah, they were very sweet people. They bought the book. I was signing books on there because all the Irish guys wanted to take the book back to Ireland with them. It was very nice. So if you get a chance to see Guns Up, go do your thing. What do you got this weekend, Tarzan?
Today, this comes out. I'm at the Luxor Lounge, and the rest of the week I'm around New York, and other places coming up.
I have mouth surgery on Thursday at 10 a.m., so I will be out of comedy for about 2 weeks. But when we come back coming back the week of July 27th, and we're going to start booking some local shows, and then Philadelphia sold out, and then we're getting ready
Yeah.
for Florida.
That's gonna be great.
September 6th. My man's already looking at private planes for
I
us
know.
and shit. We're gonna have to you're gonna have to break into the computer system and rob one first. We have to just take off from Teterboro and get down
Dude,
there. So if anybody has a plane service out of Teterboro, I got 6 guys that need to fly from Teterboro September 5th early in the morning to get to Fort Lauderdale by lunchtime. We could take a nap, smoke some dope, go swimming. Then we don't have to do nothing Friday night. Just relax. You can hook up a milkshake. You can do whatever you want.
Jesus Christ.
Tell her you're playing the Hard Rock. You have tickets for her and a limo to pick her up. You know what I'm saying? We know people down there. And then we'll be back. What's that?
The movie's on Netflix.
Which one?
Guns Up.
Guns Up
Oh, it's on Netflix?
and Amazon Prime.
Oh, shit. There you go, cocksuckers. So watch it. Well, nobody's going to watch it because, again, fucking Sandler's coming out next week with,
The 25th.
yeah, I'm going to that screen. I'm going to the screening with my
Oh,
daughter.
Gilmore 2? Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, I got it. She's excited.
Oh, that's
They
so
sent me the
cool.
link today. I got to fill it out, see if we can go. But I'm going to take her. She likes all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
She
That'll
keeps
be
asking
like...
me, what kind of my outfit am I going to wear? Hey, look, let me tell you something about your fucking outfit. It's a casting crew. It's not a premiere. Beyonce's not going to be there. There's no picture taken.
She's not going to make you wear a tux or a suit.
No. I'm going with sweats. I want to be comfortable. It's a premiere. I don't want to be with a suit all. Not about me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the movie. I'm just a spectator. I don't have to dress up for anything.
Okay.
I'm just a spectator.
Even if Mercy wanted to dress up and was like, Dad,
I don't give a fuck. She's 12. I'm the Captain Kirk of the fucking Enterprise. I don't give a fuck what she wants to do. It's going to be July 24th. It's going to be fucking hot, humid. I'm not going to wear a suit and get in the car and your ass sweats for 2 hours. I have ass rashes, like on my cheeks, and I asked my wife, why do I get these rashes? She goes, because you have leather seats in your car and your ass sweats on those long drives. Because I don't do anything. It's not like I usually get a rash when I don't dry myself. Like if I just put underwear on and I don't dry my ass cheeks, I'm scratching for 2 fucking days like a cat. But if I dry everything, then I don't scratch.
Right.
But for some reason, I've been scratching again at night. And I asked her, what's going on? And she goes, you got those leather seats. It's been hot lately, so.
Why does your wife know about... How would she know what's going on with your...
25 years. They look at you. They know that you got heat rashes, carrot rashes. You got a rash from bad pussy. You got a rash from a lot of things, so.
These things were a lot.
So what do you think of these edibles? You like them? All right, we'll
Approved.
have to get some on the podcast then.
Fantastic.
They're called Dracula.
Yeah, they
Sour cherry.
They
Give one to
tasted
Polly.
pretty good.
We'll lose that motherfucker for a few days.
Next
Next time you see Polly, he'll be on Englewood over a cliff with a gun. Dee Mao, there they are. They think they're Vietnamese people. I love you,
Polly?
motherfucker. What's that?
Who's Polly?
Oh, don't worry about it. All right? Don't listen.
Oh,
to
Polly
me.
Shore. Okay.
Not Polly Shore, you fuck. Polly. He's a Vietnam vet. He got hit in the head with a hammer. He works up and down.
Oh, Polly. How could I not have known about the
fucking
Vietnam
medal, you know, Polly. And we always give him 200 milligrams. That poor bastard. He probably fucking digs a hole and goes in there with a fucking spare rib and yells at himself. These Vietnam vets, you can't trust these little slippery cocksuckers. Anyway, we love you people always here fucking trying to put it together. Fuck Diddy, fuck Epstein. Open up your own fucking island. You know what I'm saying? Get your dick sucked your way. Why are you worried about fucking Diddy and the other guy, you dumb motherfuckers? All right, I love you, cocksuckers. Stay black. Have a great week. The cops are coming. We got to take 2 steps to the rear and get out of here. Stay black. Later. Up, you savages. Uncle Joey here with his trusted bodyguard, Lee Sayat, direct from Israel. It's the church of what's happening now, New Testament, Tuesday, July the 29th, right?
Right.
All right. What's happening?
Well, I'm good, dude. I'm happy to see
Everything
you.
all right? And something else is July 29th. My beautiful nephew, Nicky Porkchops, a.k.a. Nicky Hoboken, a.k.a. Nicky Jersey City, a.k.a. Nicky Elections, a.k.a. Nicky Astley's happy birthday to
Happy
my favorite
birthday.
fucking nephew.
The month of birthdays.
Huh?
The month of birthdays.
2 fucking birthdays. One last week and one this week. 2 weeks I got to eat cake, but today's cake was very good too. It was
Yeah.
a nice Carvel, little one, fresh. Not when, like if you don't live in Jersey or New York, you're eating that shit that's 22 days old. You know, it's like fucking paint. That top layer where it says like happy birthday, stupid. You can peel that off. It's like shoe fucking leather by the time we get it. I lived in California for 23 years. I suffered like that. For years, I had to go to birthday parties and eat the Carvel, making believe I was having a good time. But it was 20 days old, this cake, and I missed Carvel that much, and I would eat it.
You know what? It was nice today because George, it was like sitting out a little bit and like
Yeah.
the top got a little soft. Like I didn't know it was ever like, it tasted almost like marshmallow, which like I didn't know. I had never, because I had ice cream cake when I was a kid, but like my introduction to like Carvel cakes was you. And because you, dude, like that was like one of the first rules I learned with you. It's like, if it's any sort of event, there's going to be a Carvel cake, and there's not
Yeah,
going to be
that
any
was it.
other cake.
I'm holding on to the last of my faith out in fucking Studio City where people wanted to eat a carrot cake for your birthday. I'm not showing up with a carrot cake for your birthday. And it's got homemade cream cheese and gluten-free and there's no nuts. Get the fuck out of here. It's your birthday. If the kids eat a peanut, fuck them. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, not the fucking ugly kids. It's your birthday. So I listen, man. I don't know if you call me nostalgic. I don't know what you should call me. But I know that you have to fucking stand up for something.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I lived in L.A. and I could easily say, what's your favorite ice cream? Oh, I love Johnny's yogurt, non-gluten jam in a cup. I have to agree with him for my career to get anywhere.
Right.
Or for us to hit a certain spot. I didn't give a fuck about that. I'm telling you from what I grew up. Now, I know Carvel's not the best ice cream. I'm not a fucking dummy, but it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's like the other day. You guys hear me talk about Rudy's for 20 fucking years. Rudy's one of my favorite restaurants. It's a deeper type thing, man. I went there during a lot of tough times. I was a kid when I first there. They used to have mugs of Heineken. They served me. That's loyalty. I don't give a fuck. There's 1,000 restaurants that are better, and you have waiters and Chinese people throw food in the air. But, Doug, you go on Rudy's, and every time you're going to go in there, they're going to shock your fucking world. I went in there the other night with my daughter. They had a chicken cutlet with a burrata special with peppers. And
Nice.
It's not for me anymore. I can't eat that shit. But I kept looking at the guy going, holy fuck, if I would have smoked a pound of weed, I would have ate that. You know?
Yeah.
For me. But it's not about the food. I go in there with my daughter. I'm feeling good. We're going to go to the Happy Gilmore thing. And, okay, it's a guy with a banjo playing country music. I'm sitting there at Rudy's. Okay, it's one song, you know? But then it was like a second song and a third song, and I saw the bartender put the volume up because she wanted to sing along with the songs. Like, this is fucking cute. And after like 30 minutes of getting a headache and my food hadn't come, I called her over and I go, where you from? And she goes, Edison. And I go, then you're not going to understand what I'm going to tell you. I go, this is fucking Hudson County. And after the Cubans and the Dominicans and the Turks and the Arabs, after they've taken everything, the Italian, the Irish, after they've taken everything from Hudson County, you got the audacity to play country music up in this motherfucker? I got to step out into Bergenline or whatever that is, Anderson, and I don't know what I'm going to get. It could be rigatoni, that communist music. It could be that shit. It could be any of this shit. That rap shit with the same bell. Yeah, mama. Bing, with a guy with a bell. Oh, I'm fucking impressed. It's the same shit. But you won't have the audacity to put on cowboy music in Sinatraville. Like, you have to stand for something.
Wait,
as a human being, you have to stand for something. You have to stand for something. They've taken everything from me. You're not going to play country fucking music in a bar in Hudson County. Okay, Joey, you're off fucking guard there. Rudy's is Bergen County. I don't give a fuck. It's an extension of Hudson County. Before Fort Lee, it cuts off. Once you hit Larry Wu's Shanghai Palace, that's the end of the North Bergen. People don't know who Larry Wu's Shanghai Palace is. It used to be across the street from Tickets from England and all that shit. Once you pass that, you're really in Cliffside. But before that, that's still a little bit North Burgundy, a little Fairviewish, and the rules still count. So I told her, if you want to play country music, I ain't mad at you. Go down by my house. Get the truck, get the banjo, go to Marlboro. You can play all the fucking country music you want. But go to a restaurant in Marlboro and see if they're playing country music. They're not.
So wait.
So why the fuck are you playing country music at Rudy's?
I thought you said there was a guy with a banjo there. You're just saying they had country music on?
Yeah. 4 or 5 songs in a fucking row.
Was anyone else upset?
No, I don't give a fuck who was upset. They have no class. They don't have roots. They don't have roots in the community. I don't have nothing in this world. I don't have a family, but I grew up here, and this is all I got left. And every time I go to Hudson County Park, I see fucking these 4-foot people with bags and people eating corn. We didn't eat corn in Hudson County when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? No. We had ice cream or Hashway's Deli or pizza. Now they got sweet corn. You know what I'm saying?
With the little cheese on top and the... Yeah, it's good.
Leave me the fuck alone. That's good. Because you're another fucking Momo, okay?
Do they have good elote in the park?
You don't understand where I'm coming from. That shit is good. But not in Hudson County Park.
Right.
Okay? They even put a Cuban place in there. I don't want it in there because that means the food ain't going to be that good. You have to ship it from the restaurant over. They cook. There's rats down there. There's fucking seashells. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Whatever the fuck they got down there, those little pigeons and the shit down there. You know, I know Hudson County for what it is, man. I fucking went to a basketball camp down there, and I fell in love with Jersey City. And I fell in love with Hoboken, the Benders, the people who took me on when my family died. Then the Ascaleses. Everybody I grew up with is from Hoboken, and they all stand for something. They all stand for something. You know?
And is music like a slippery slope? Like, is that
It's
just
not
like
a slippery slope? But at least stick to the fucking neighborhood. This is Sinatraville.
Okay.
So if you're not playing Sinatra, I really don't want to fucking hear your music.
Right.
Because every time I step out on Anderson, Bergenline, Kennedy, I hear, I hear fucking, oh my God. Me and my daughter got in an Uber in New York the other day.
What did it smell like?
Dog, I had to open the window.
I told you, I knew it.
You want air conditioner? I go, no. This is air. And he goes, why? It's hot out. I go, why? It smells like somebody farted in here for 8 hours straight. Like, that's what it smelled like. Yeah. Like, if I came in here and just farted for 8 hours straight, in the movie theater, I was smelling myself. I still had the fucking fart on me. Not till I got home off the ferry. I had to stand out there and air out in that fucking Hudson County dead man water, Mako Lake of death over there. I'm fucking getting salt water. That's how I got it out. Yeah. In the movie theater. I could still smell the fucking fart.
Oh, it kills you.
It was, listen, I'm not.
It's not a fart. I don't think it's a fart.
Dog,
I think
it was
they
a
haven't
fart.
bathed
It
in a
was
long
somebody-
time.
He had a ride from fucking Maryland to Kennedy Airport, and the guy didn't need a laxative, and that guy just kept farting, and he's on the phone because they're on the phone talking to
Constantly.
whoever the fuck.
Who are they talking to all day?
I don't know.
For 10
They're
hours?
like black people in prison. You ever go to prison?
No.
On the phone all day with some chick. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, how can this chick get a job? How's she gonna watch the kids? How's she gonna cook? You got the fucking lady on the phone all fucking day.
Constantly.
If you got to walk down the street and talk to somebody, you're a little retarded. Put the fucking phone away. Pay attention to your surroundings. You're walking through beautiful air and you're out. And then you got those idiots that put it on
Speaker?
Like, I want to hear that retard. Because they want everybody to hear, yeah, so make an offer of $80,000. I can't, Bob. I don't need it. Shut that shit up, man.
It's the worst.
Listen, guys. I'm going through some changes.
I can see that.
I really, really, really have been going through some changes lately. I have to call a dear friend of mine tomorrow and apologize for my behavior. I've told you guys for a long time, I'm getting old. I'm not getting grumpy. I'm getting sick and tired. And people are very nice, and I get it. But every once in a while, people think they're cute, and they don't get it. I got in trouble when I was a kid, a lot. And then I got a piece of advice one day, and they said, I want you to start using your ears. Listen to what people are saying. Really tap into what they're saying. So next time you see them, I want you to practice and bring something up from their life. That's your homework when you talk to somebody. And they go, I got a little sister. I don't care about your little sister, but next time I see you, I'm going to say your little sister. You follow me? I don't even know what we're talking about here.
You were talking about that you're not getting old, you're getting...
Okay, I'm getting a little sick and tired.
Yeah.
When I tell you something one time, it's not for you to take it and throw it away. And then fucking, if you say to me, Joy, I have a business that I want you to be a part of, and I go, George, listen, I'm 62. I got a daughter. I don't want to do shit. I got to go back on Twitter and talk about weed and shit at my age with a 12-year-old daughter. So there's some things that you can't give me enough money to do. I don't want it. So when I tell you that one time, get the fuck out. Like, stop. It's not going to work out for you. And people always want to push together. And then they all become like your fucking aunt at Thanksgiving. We all have that aunt that, you just want something normal. Can I get mashed potatoes? You never had my mashed potatoes. I put turnips and snake shit and something else. And I got to be like impressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then even though you told them you don't like it, they still give it to you.
That'll piss you off.
And that's good till you're about 12. And then one day you got to ask your aunt, can I ask you a question? When you take it in the ass, do you mind what honey it is? Whatever, something to throw them off, to understand what your point is.
Right.
Some people refuse to. So I got a call this week at 9 a.m. from somebody. I'm not awake, but he's such a dear friend of mine that I called him back out of respect. I'm headed to the dentist to take stitches out of my mouth. I answer the phone. I love this guy. Me and this guy were criminals together right in North Bergen 40 fucking years ago. Just the fact that he's still alive and he's still got heart. So he says to me that he's got a studio somewhere and he wants me to dump this one and go over there because I could save money. And I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I like going up there. And he's like, well, why would you want to go up to that shithole? And right away, dog, I have other reasons why I go up there. Well, what are they? None of your fucking. And I just went off and hung up on him because he wouldn't stop with the, it's better down here. They're opening up restaurants. I'm sick of all you motherfuckers telling me about what the fuck I know. We just got Cuban food tonight, a couple Cuban sandwiches. Not the best, but you're not going to get a sandwich like that in Pennsylvania or anywhere else. The only place, or anywhere else in this country, except Miami. If you want a sandwich like that, it's going to be Miami. Yeah, your friend has a place in Nashville and they do Cuban food. That's garbage. That's some guy with pulled pork. He don't know about Cuban food. They eat it just to be cute. No, I want Cuban. You're not going to get a better
right,
sandwich than that.
You don't have the office here because of the Cuban food, and I think...
Listen, Look at that fucking Greek food you took home to go that your
Oh.
shit is still bleeding from.
Listen,
That's like a fucking ice should be raiding them any day now.
what,
And
my
you ate
colon?
that shit, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. You know
Oh
what I'm
no, that
saying?
place was good for midnight
This is
or whenever
Hudson
we
County,
went. Yeah.
motherfucker. Go up to Fort Lee and look at the cannonball. George Washington landed here. They had like a war out here somewhere, didn't they? George Washington, Fort Abe Lincoln up the corner in Fort Lee. That's why it's Fort fucking Lee.
I didn't know. Okay.
I don't even know why it's still Fort Lee because wasn't he a pedophile? He had like the first black slave. Everybody had a slave, but poor fucking Fort Lee, whatever his fucking name is. What's the guy's name? Something Robert E. Lee, right? That's what.
No, that's in the South, I would imagine.
Huh?
Robert E. Lee's like the other war, the Civil War.
Okay, I don't know. I just
Me
heard
either.
Lee, and I know he ain't Chinese. I know fucking Fort Lee is not named after a Chinese dude. Maybe now, and even then it's Korean. But the guy Lee, he was blonde. You can go up there and there's a cannonball. There's still a cannonball, and it says like right here, George Washington took a nap. Dog, this area has always been booming. This is the #1 area to see Martians. In my world, and I traveled all across this country, none of that shit with Guy Fieri, because I ate food that you eat when you're fucking broke. I was a feature act, so you can't come to me with no stories. You follow me?
Right.
I ate feature act food. It wasn't, Chris Walensky. No, it was not like that. It was
Right.
feature act food. So when I refer you to a place, it's feature act food. It's feature act budget. And I had one of those places across the country. And in my world, that's the restaurant you want to eat at.
Oh yeah.
Because they respect you for being an American. You respect them. They give you $1 worth of food, and you give them $1. And that's it. No fancy, no harpos, no, oh my God, well, Gigi goes there. I don't give a fuck what Gigi does.
Especially for certain kinds of food, like
Yes.
Mexican
Like,
food.
dog, tell these motherfuckers when I take you to Denver, how much is the tab at that place?
Oh my God.
Tell them what the breakfast is in there.
A fucking green chili, eggs, and then green chili and everything. I had green chili on a breakfast quesadilla, on a burger.
What's the
there.
price?
The
for
whole
the
bill for
breakfast?
both of us was like maybe 30, 40 bucks.
You're fucking crazy.
Really? Less?
They have a special at that place, Bob's number 2, every morning.
Joe, wait.
Yeah.
Sam's.
Sam's. They have a special. They give you 2 eggs, a bowl of chili, and something else for fucking $4.99.
Oh, I don't know if it's $4.99.
It's $4.99 for the breakfast and a bowl of chili, $6.99. So you're fucking crazy. Go on the fucking menu. Go on the fucking menu.
Sam's number 3 in
Sam's
Denver.
number 3. They probably raised the prices, but dog, those are the cheapest prices. When you walk in there, it says it. Been on fucking
Denver's best diner.
Oh, it's great. It's right next to the
dog,
the
nothing
Comedy
fucking
Works.
like it. Nothing like it, brother. Downtown. That's where we go. Downtown.
Yep.
Right up the corner from
I've
the
been to
Comedy Works.
both.
That is something that I've never seen, the green chili. And they used to have another place, too, that had a bunch of locations in Denver. And that place was world fucking class, too. All this food is dirt fucking cheap.
60 gallons of green chili a day.
Oh, and it's good. It would be 62 if Joey and I lived there. Because that, dude, that
You have no idea. Nicky pork chops. If I take you there, you'll put green chili on everything because it goes on
Yep.
everything. Eggs, a cheeseburger, fucking burritos, cereal. Like if you're eating cornflakes, put some green chili on that motherfucker.
Oh, and
How
dude,
much? How much?
let's see.
Bowl of chili still $6.
Weekday
Oh, they have
early
early
bird
bird. I
specials.
love early bird.
Yeah,
specials.
I'm an early bird. I'm an old man. What's the price, brother? And look how many early bird specials they got. How many?
The cheapest one is the one you're talking about. It's got $9.99.
Okay, what do they give you?
They give you bacon, sausage, 2 eggs, scrambled or regular, and toast. $9.99.
So if you couldn't hear bacon, sausage, 2 eggs, and toast for $9.99,
and the bowl of chili.
that's
$6.
crazy.
So it's 16 with a bowl of chili.
So at least at 32, 40 bucks.
Yeah, I wasn't that far off. 'Cause trust me, I know
No,
numbers,
listen,
but
I went there. I remember the first time I went there by myself before radio, and the tab was $8, and I gave her obviously a 20,
right.
and I told her, "You just saved my fucking day." But look at those specials, guys. That's why I could send anybody. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I could send anybody there and go, "That's a fucking restaurant." If you don't like that place, then we don't even need to ever talk again. Because the burgers were great. And
Oh,
I don't like
dude.
burgers. They got a Mexican burger that they
Yeah.
put in a fucking
Tortilla?
a tortilla. No. This place is the real shit. I went to the place I took you that I lived and died. I've been going there since 1984.
And where?
That's how loyal I've been to those motherfuckers. And when I go to I would go to San Jose,
Oh,
the
Original
most
Joe's.
boringest town, where hookers would come up to us as we were walking to the club in a mall with kids and shit. It's outside, but hookers. Every time I went there, one time during the week, a hooker would just come up, and you thought she was coming off the train because the train runs on the street. You have to cross it.
Right.
Remember, there's a movie theater. That's what we called the hooker for you. And
She didn't show
made
up.
the bed.
I did
You
make
made
the bed.
Yeah, we called him. Hurry up, we got a hooker down
No,
here.
you called me for like 18 times over 2
And
hours.
he takes an hour. Where you been? He goes, I had to make the bed, Lee. She's a fucking hooker. And then we
Yeah,
didn't
but
have
it
a
was,
hooker
yeah, I
for you.
did. You didn't even have, but yeah, I did make the bed. But
But
hold
that
on.
place there,
Original Joe's.
Original Joe's.
Yeah.
I've been going to Original Joe's, San Francisco, 1984 in the fucking Tenderloin. That's what my loyalty is. Why? Because when I was flat fucking broke, I'd go in there and get a bowl of pasta. They give you when you're broke, you eat bread. You know what I'm saying? You milk that fucking bread and that meatball, and you get that cheese and start eating that too. And there was a waiter, Mr. Something. He's Chinese.
Okay.
And every time I went, he knew. And I would bring him like cocktails. And whenever I stole and I made money, I'd give him money. Like I'd give him for all the tips that I'd miss out on.
Right.
So he used to give me Nutty Irishman, which is like Kahlua and
Bailey's?
amaretto and
Is it Bailey's at all?
Bailey's. Amaretto and Bailey's with a little whatever. And, he would always give me those. You don't get drunk on those.
Right.
But I would sit there with my little martini glass because they all had they're all waiters.
Suits.
With black on and suits. And I would sit there like Sinatra. Here I am, 1985, San Francisco. If they could only see me now in North Bergen.
Oh.
Living like a doctor in this motherfucker.
And what is Sam's and Original Joe's have in common?
Bro.
They both have a bar, like where you can just sit. At, what is it? What is that called? It's not called a bar at a restaurant. It looks like a bar. Like you can just sit as one person
Where?
at any restaurant. Sam's and Original Joe's has.
Oh yeah. They have the counter.
Counter. That's
They
what
have a counter with the
Dude,
spinning seats.
I
You can
love
sit
the
there by
counter.
yourself.
The counter's the best spot at any restaurant.
Any restaurant. I know of an Original Joe's.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
got the fucking counter too, dog. Original Joe's got an Italian hamburger. Look at me with steak fries at 11 o'clock at night.
Says it right here. $25.
But it's good. It's a $25
It's
burger.
a fucking Joe famous
like steak.
hamburger sandwich. Unfucking believable. That's where I'm gonna send you.
Right.
The other day again, I saw a thing on Instagram. The top Cuban restaurants in Miami. The restaurant I've been talking about since 1999. Porter Sagua with the gay waiter. Still in the top 5. And they can't be expensive. No. My friend went to Gloria Stefan. It was $300 to eat Cuban food. You got robbed, bitch.
Right.
I hope Gloria played the fiddle or fucking something because you got robbed. I sent him to fucking that place the next day. He's like, Joey, $67. My whole family ate. And we ate like fucking, I don't know how it is now. It's down by Collins Avenue. But it still made the top fucking 10 list.
Dude.
That's what I believe in. I'm not going to send you. I don't want to see. Listen, anybody could send you to oh my God, the River Palms. The waiter, he rubs your foot. Sometimes not everybody that watches this show could get their feet rubbed at a fucking restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
And let's just even say like Morton's. Sometimes it'll be a good steak. You'll have a good time, but you'll drop $300. It's also great to go to Original Joe's and spend $40 on you need to have like reasonable prices. Like that makes a huge difference. If you enjoyed it or not. I would have enjoyed it for 30.
I can't refer you. I can't refer people to anything anymore. Like if you told me, listen, I'm so old, I'm out of tune with life and the Metropolitan, whatever. But I can't refer you to a Yankee game or a Met game. Because if you have 2 kids, that's $400 that you don't have. $400 is conservative. I just mistaked on that because it's $160 a ticket.
I was going to say
2 kids and your wife and you, and what are you going to go? Sit there and look straight ahead and not eat hot dogs? The kids, what are you going to do? Give them fucking Chinese Yankee hats from Chinatown with the Y upside down? I mean, and that's who I think about when I think about those games or a restaurant or something. I'm like, what about the family of fucking 4 that have to eat? Like the other night I saw a an app and 2 entrees for something. One of those Australian restaurants.
Outback.
Yeah, you're gonna shit blood. You're not even gonna make it home. You're not even gonna make it home. But America that's a night out now in America.
Oh yeah.
For a family of 4. That's a sad fucking truth.
Even just a single, like, honestly, last night I had in my head I wanted to go to a diner and get breakfast after my spot. I didn't go because I looked at the menu before. I just had a feeling it was going to cost me $40 to $50 to just get eggs and bacon, like, between that, a drink, to sit there, a tip. And I was like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm just not, because we've talked a lot about places being empty. And I think people just look at it, they're like, fucking, I'll just do, like, that's, like, we've had Factor before. That's why they're huge now. It's like, why would I go
and drop 40 when I could drink a Factor or something in the morning just to hold me over till 10 till the fucking guy comes to the office with burritos or something.
Yeah.
Or a taco, whatever you get at 10:15 for that first break. But when I refer a restaurant, it's not going to be a high-end place. That's not my bag at all.
Right.
It's going to be a place where I love fucking, look at what we talk about all the time. It's not the best restaurant in the world. It's not. Las Palmas. It's a good Cuban restaurant. It's a very good Cuban restaurant. But what do I like it the most? Because 5 of us could go there and we drop $1.20.
Well, like, that's what I think the difference is with that place. And I'm not a Cuban
and I'm
expert.
not cheap.
You're not cheap.
I'm happier there.
And
because people think they're going to go to a restaurant and pay $400, and you're sitting around it's like Tony Montana. You're all a bunch of fucking mummies. You eat this fucking food. It's the same. It's just a bunch of people being the same shit with a tuxedo on.
Right.
Whatever the fuck they're doing, sitting there eating a meal. I can't eat a meal with a suit on. That's
no,
a
you're not comfortable?
That's a funeral. I got to sit there with hoop-doop-de-doo shoes on. I want to sit with sweats, and you got to put your balls to it. You got to be like Moses, like when you got to part those balls. You got to stretch out your little legs.
Are you parting them now?
I've always parted them.
I didn't. I have.
What do you mean part? I just go, part them. So you have more space at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
oh my dude! But that's like with Las Palmas. To me, a white dude, their quality of food would be worth more.
Dog, the breakfast there, that breakfast, you're not going to eat lunch.
No.
Well, maybe you.
Yeah.
But
listen, you'd be right there with me, Mr. Hash.
Listen.
Like, we'd be going. You never ate when we were in LA.
What do you mean?
You're just saying I'm the only one eating.
I eat.
You ate all the potato tacos I ate.
Oh, bro. What would you do right now?
Ooh.
What would Nick do if he tasted one of those potato tacos?
He'd move to LA.
Nice
he'd be the mayor of LA in 6 years.
The potatoes were perfect. It was like a mash mixed with fucking
and that little
cheese
salsa after.
And salsa. Fuego, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. That is what's fun about going, like, any traveling, or even just, dude. That's my favorite part of going anywhere. If I know I'm going to a city, I spend like weeks looking up places.
I'm gonna surprise you, motherfuckers. I just got a date in Chicago.
Really?
I don't know if I could take it. It's a weird date. We're trying to get a Wednesday show. That's the type of town that you got 2 options. Yeah, you could call a friend and say, recommend me to somewhere. And they'll recommend you something. Oh, we'll just take a walk on the south side and take a chance.
Yeah.
And then...
Or both. Or we do one recommendation, one chance.
We went to that place, Italian Beef.
Yeah.
Remember you went with me? It was in
Dude,
a fucking...
That was a great weekend.
You get out of the car there, you're looking both ways, Jack. Woo, loaded.
Dude, that was my
when
first
you get out of the car there, you're looking both ways. You got to have a guy with his foot on the pedal in case the place gets robbed when you're in there. Oh, yeah, it's real. But that Italian beef, and you get the beef. We always get the beef with the peppers. Then we get the beef with the sausage in the middle.
Yeah, that blew my fat mind.
Oh, my fucking God.
Dude, when the first time I had it with you was in whatever it's called, not where you shot the special, and we pulled up with one of your friends, and it's a dipped beef with a foot long sauce in the same sandwich, and it's just on them. It's not a secret menu. It's just on the menu, and people are ordering it on a normal like Tuesday. I love Chicago. Oh my God. They understand in Chicago.
The thing about Chicago is my type of city because you can just go for a short walk and you'll smell something. You'll smell something. You go, what the fuck is that? And then you'll look and you go, ew. That's the first thing
You
that
judge
comes to your
yourself
mind.
doing.
You'll look at the glass and go, ew, they haven't cleaned that glass in years, but it does smell good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you look at the menu and you're like, I'm going to give it a shot. And you go in there. And that's where that's where you're like, oh, I'm in Chicago. Let me tell you what I fell in love with in Chicago. All of you are going to hate me. I'm going to get hate mail. I'm walking in Chicago, smoking a joint in like an affluent neighborhood. Whatever. It's, it's where the Zanies downtown.
Right.
Which I don't like that neighbor. Too many
I
white
haven't been
people.
there yet.
I like the other one with
Rosemont.
the crazy workaholics, the Polacks and shit. But they put you down there. And one day I went for a walk, and it's a beautiful neighborhood. And I'll tell you what I stopped for, and I got hooked.
What's that?
Coconut oatmeal and coconut milk with little pieces of coconut on top of that motherfucker in Chicago. Like, I'm like, they're poisoning me.
Because
Breakfast in Chicago, this is a blue-collar city.
What should you get?
It's fucking like June. Why should I get oatmeal? I went in there, and I took a picture of it, and I took a picture of the thing on the menu, and I told my wife, start making coconut oatmeal every fucking morning. For like a year, I took it. I love, and when Texas, I go to Houston because, again, it used to be the cheapest place in the city and the cheap place in the country for people to go out to dinner. That's one of my favorites. A family of 8 could go out for the small lady. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All those little restaurants like that. But anyway, we're going to take a breather, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about a couple things that happened the last few weeks, okay? Stay black, cocksuckers. We'll be back. I was getting to you guys about that I went off on my friend, and I really apologize. I got to call him tomorrow and tell him I'm sorry because I don't want to go to Pennsylvania. And the reason why I was mad at him, not mad at him, but I had an undertone of anger, was because the guy I met, and again, he offered me a weed thing. I told him no. And, you know, like when somebody tells you something, they don't want you, but they're kind of assuming you're going to go, I want in on that. And I talked to him once, and I go, I don't want to do anything. I'm busy with my daughter. I don't want to do anything. I appreciate it. And then he did something, and I made a mistake taking it. That's where it was wrong. Because now that gives people the green light to torture you whenever the fuck they want. And it was, before I got the thing, I think I counted 27 emails. 27 emails of what's in it, who made it, who grew it. Guys, I'm busy. I got time to sit here and read 10 minutes of your company history. Nor do I give a fuck. And then he started hitting my Instagram, which really started pissing me off because that thing vibrates. I'm getting rid of that thing. I'm in my dentist office. I'm getting drilled, and I'm getting goofy people. And he was one of them, sending me pictures of this is me with Nick in 1984. I don't care. I got my eye fucked up. They got 20 needles in my mouth. I'm thinking it's my daughter or my wife. I reach in my phone, and it's this fucking jerk-off shit, or a meme or something like that, which I'm not a meme guy. I'm not a meme guy. I don't laugh at those things. I've never laughed at a fucking meme. The only one was when fucking Joe Rogan interviewed Conor when he broke his leg. Then for a week, they had him interviewing people in bad spots. And when they had the one with Jesus, when he had the ladder interviewing Jesus, that was some classic fucking shit.
But other than that, no memes.
Other than that, it's got to be something outlandish. But the black guy with the big dick sitting on the bed. How many times are you gonna send me that? Go to life. You know what I'm saying? The guy from the fucking Tiger Whip, that show on Netflix that he fucked a tiger. Everybody started making memes. I don't want to see that
show.
Shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that shit. Since I'm a kid, I don't like that shit. It doesn't do anything for me. So he wasn't sending me memes, but I got 20 other people. I get up in the morning, I go on Facebook. And I don't go around on the computer. I drink my coffee. I talk to my wife. I do 1,000 things. I'm prepared to go into the computer. I look at it with an open heart. First, I go on DraftKings because I'm doing this thing on the casino. If you hit it, you get 300 credits every day, 300 stars. So fuck it. I go on DraftKings, I see what the schedule is. Then I go on Facebook and all that other stupidity. And every time I open Facebook, I don't know what I'm going to get. It's always and then it's not even Facebook that's bad. It's Messenger, right? The shit that you don't see, that people send you for years. And then you'll see like, this number doesn't take calls. You could call me on Facebook You can hit that number till your face turns purple. I'm never going to hear it. I don't even hear it. And every once in a while I hear it ringing. I'm like, well, what the fuck is that? I think the alarm's going off or I need a pill. I don't even know what the fuck it is. And there's nights I wake up and I got missed calls from people. People get hammered or they're going to kill themselves and they want to call me on Facebook. It's like, leave me the fuck alone, man.
One of those are very different things. Oh my God.
What's
Dude,
that?
getting hammered versus killing yourself. You might want to pick up the killing yourself ones.
Guys, I don't look at that. I want you guys to know that when I'm in the middle of something, and if that text goes off, and I look at it, and it's not something to do with what is on my mind, so sometimes I just erase it. I don't even open it. I just erase it.
Dude, that was one of the angrier you've been at me. I think it was on one of the first times I was on your podcast after LA, and I was just responding to people, I think on Twitter, and I didn't uncheck you from the reply. I would have thought you would have turned notifications off. You followed by a million something people. Why do you get a notification? Dude, you call me fucking stop replying.
Yeah, because the funny thing about you is you think I know how to turn the notification off. That's
Ask
when you
somebody.
just come to my house and act. I don't even know it exists, Lee.
What do you mean?
I'm worried about more things, other things in life. You think I'm worried about the notification
comment,
fucking
you're getting
button?
a ding?
It doesn't matter. Next time you see something, get in your fucking car, come over. And go, I'm doing this thing on your computer. You're driving me crazy. And I'll accept it.
Okay.
And you'll do it for me in front of me, and I'll say thank you. Okay. And on the way out, I'm like, thank God he did it, because I'll never do that again.
Okay, I'll do that today.
I'm not going to do it. Always remember that with me. All you fucking idiots. Joey, you're doing it. Listen, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking a lucky fucking chance and doing a video or whatever, and it worked out. I don't know what else is going on. I don't know about notifications. I get hit up by Instagram every day. Click on to make money. Every day I end up some other page. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. People think it's fucking insane. I don't know what I'm doing. I have been saying this for 15 years that I am an idiot savant. I know how to tell stories and I know how to go to a restaurant and order. That's it. That's it. I don't know anything else. I don't know. I know how to do laundry, but my wife won't let me put it in the dryer because she says I'll blow the fucking dryer up. I cooked something the other day. I took my wife out to dinner. She was at a softball game. I was headed to the softball game. I go, honey, don't make me breakfast. I'm going to heat up the fucking thing. I put 3 pieces of Wagyu on the fucking frying pan, the potatoes. I ate them. I smoked some pot. I got in the car. I drove a half hour. Then I came back because I thought I left the oven on. And, and the oven was shut off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of those guys. That's why I don't do that shit in the morning. You know how many times I was already in the YMCA doing laps, and I'm like, did I turn the candle off? God damn it. And I had to go out the Y. You think I'm kidding you? I'd walk home with the fucking pants and flip-flops and the mask on my head, fucking cursing everybody. And I go upstairs and the candle would be off. That's why I don't do anything in the morning. That's why I don't cook, put anything in the dryer, put the oven on, put the coffee in. This fucking guy. These people, everybody's like, Joey, we're thinking of getting you, what's that coffee machine that you got to Nescafe, all that shit is world class. George Clooney, Brad Pitt, that's my world. I just don't get it because I'm not a big coffee guy. But when I wake up in the morning, my wife knows, just fill it up with water for me. Don't make me get up and then I'll be watering that thing. Because I will rip it right off that fucking counter and nobody will drink coffee. Because I'm not good to anybody in the morning. It's like if I got to get up, and I told her today, for the first time in 25 years, I swear to God, today I told her, I go, do not put my coffee cup in the dishwasher no more. Why? I go, why? Because you didn't make breakfast Sunday and Saturday. I got up Sunday and there was no coffee cup. I had to use a different one. And when I open up the dishwasher, my coffee cup is in the dishwasher with my other coffee cup. So for 3 days, because you didn't make breakfast, I didn't get a clean coffee shop. That's white people shit. Just rinse my coffee shop. If not, I'll rinse it. It's that easy. Rinse it. And you put on the thing and let it dry. But you're making me wait 2 days for a fucking coffee cup because you want to put it through a fucking stupid dishwasher? That's white people shit. Our parents did not use the dishwasher. They wash with their fucking elbows. Everybody in America now, I don't even want to take a fork at people's house no more. Everything is in the dishwasher. You
Yeah.
gotta fucking wash your fork with hot water. That's why your mother put the gloves on. Remember those fucking gloves? You thought your mother was making meth? No.
Dishwashers
She
have
was-
hot water.
Huh?
Dishwashers use hot water.
No, they don't. They have a temperature gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 66, and they shoot steam to confuse you. No. That's why white people get all those diseases, and they got guts and shit. Nick, tell him about the white chick with the dirty feet at my daughter's softball game the other day. No, they're pinga. Only in New Jersey. Now you want to know. You want to learn the country, you got to go to South Jersey. The feet on her, the dirt, and she was jumping up and down, doing meth. I don't even want to talk about it. At a kid's softball game. Yeah, he's got video. It's
Well, just
but anyway,
another parent?
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Let's talk about what we're talking about here. What are we talking about?
Washing dishes by hand.
Yeah, why do we have to do this? Every morning I get up and I see a Sunday cup and my daughter didn't rinse it. Nothing pisses me off. I don't care if you dirty the dishes. Just do me a favor, rinse it. So when I go to wash them the next day, I don't have to fucking get a fucking concrete thing to blow out your fucking shit.
Dude, do you do the dishes? Like, you've never known you had like so many rules
No,
about.
you know what I do? I just drain them. I fucking sit. Because my
But, like,
wife,
you're
she
really
likes to put them in the dishwasher. I don't believe
That's
in
where they go.
dishwashers. No.
What?
No.
Well, then why have a dishwasher?
I make a protein shake for 3 days. I'm walking around looking for the fucking blender. No. You take the blender. If you finish that shake, as soon as you finish it, you put the hot water on. You put the hot water on. As you're drinking the shake, the water's coming out, and you're already getting the hot water prepped. So when you put that fucking shake in there, it kills all that milk immediately, and the ice cream and the soy milk and everything else. And then you take it, and then you open up the bottom, because that's where the shit develops. And you clean that out with soap and whatever the fuck, and you separate it. So when you make a shake again, because what gets you sick isn't you drinking out of the top like an animal like me. People will go, well, you're a fucking cannibal. You don't even put it in a milkshake. Why am I going to dirty another dish? Again, white people shit. If it's you alone, why are we doing this to dirty another dish? Fish are running out of water, but you're going to use another dish. There's what they tell you, but everybody thinks green. Oh my God, I'm so green. No, you're not.
Oh, I love a paper plate.
Me too. And you throw it away.
Yeah, it's the best.
Forget about paper plates, okay?
Oh, sorry.
You take that thing apart. It's the black thing, the ringer, and the fucking washer. That's where the junk develops. If not, I got to wait 3 days, and she's not even doing that. She's just putting it in the thing, and then you wonder why your skin is turning yellow. Because you're drinking homogenized fucking not milk. Do you understand? There's just little things that you have to take a little bit more effort. This is the Cuban side of my house. When I grew up, you think your mother got a mop like that? Mr. Clean?
A Swiffer?
My mother would come in here, move all this carpet would get rolled up, and this was 3 times a week.
She'd roll up the
This
carpet?
is a Cuban woman's house. Carpet gets rolled up. All this shit gets pushed to the top. She'd go in that bathroom, fill up a cup, and start fucking hitting the floors with hot water, and then fucking laundry soap, and then Cuban cologne to take the spirit out, to put the spirit out of the house. When you walked in that house, your house smelled like fucking Jesus' lead. That's a Spanish woman's home. That's how you fucking clean the floor. Now, or white people now with the vacuum that vacuums himself.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Roomba. You don't like that?
No.
Why? It does it for you.
Because this is the level we're sinking to in our homes. And this is your home. This ain't your car. This ain't your building. This is your home. This is your fucking home. This is where you eat. This is where your fucking kids are growing. This is everything. And that's the difference. I grew up in a house where it started in the fucking kitchen, and it was hot water with buckets, and it was like going to the hot dog factory. The meat comes out of the ceiling, and it hits the floor, and you got 2 Puerto Ricans putting salt on the meat, and you got 10 Puerto Ricans pushing it into a hole. That's how it is. You don't clean the floor with a mop. It's hot water. You can see the steam coming up as she's throwing that fucking perfume on, and what's the yellow dishwashing detergent? Palmolive, whatever. And they put Clorox in that motherfucker to kill the fucking
bleach.
bleach too. That's how you clean a floor. But
She was
they
just
don't do
throwing
that.
bleach around your house?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I love that smell in the morning. That's when you know your house is fucking clean. Don't you want to take a shit and your house is shiny and your toilet smell? Listen, you take a shit in a medium toilet or a fucking place that, like every night, listen, I always, my bathroom is disgusting. Okay? But guess what? I earned that fucking right. I earned that right. For years, I shared a bathroom with 22 fucking people. All your life, you share a bathroom with 22 people. Finally, my wife gets a house. I got my own bathroom.
So that's yours.
I don't put my dick in the thing. I shit high. Half the time, I roll my knuckle in the shit, and it sticks with the paper or her towel on the bottom. Yeah, she don't even put the towel bucket. Every time she uses her towel, it's like, for some reason, my towel smells like shit. Yeah, because you put it in the area where I wipe. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my God. So
And then nobody's got a cool bathroom no more.
What's a cool
When I was growing up, there was a thing with a stick. That's it, right here, at arm's distance. You pulled it. Now white people have a thing that, so if you pull it, the whole pole falls down. Or I got to make a complete fucking turn like The Exorcist to get paper out of here. It's all the way back. Go to a hotel. It's all the way creeped and like a hole back here. I got to be the Fantastic Four, Slinky, whatever his fucking name is, with a long arm. And you got to sit there as you're shitting and take that. And 9 out of 10, they use shitty toilet paper. So when it rips, now you got all this fucking paper going around like confetti, and you're wiping your ass with little pieces, big pieces. You don't even fucking know anymore. It's a nightmare hotel anymore. And then if you're a nice hotel, what happened to the fucking shower stick? What happened to the door of my shower? I got to take a shower with the fucking door wide open. I got to sit there with the door waiting for somebody to come in. I don't even have a level of fucking protection no more. $400 a night. Where's the fucking shower door? No shower door.
I'm so sorry.
$400 a night. They don't have a shower door. You're in there fucking freezing. And then they give you that portable thing, the fucking stick. I don't want the stick. I want the shower in the wall, connected. I don't want that stick. That's when you really freeze. So now I'm freezing with the stick shower, and I got no fucking curtain here. I'm sorry. I got emotional about hotels anymore. I'm sick of them.
Oh, my God.
I'm going back to New York.
Dude, I'm
Route
just
3.
learning so many new rules about. I had no idea about dishes.
I'm looking at my bathroom. I got to turn all the way around and get toilet paper.
So where's your toilet
Take
paper?
a shit over here. So that means only this hip moves. I'm like the one golfer in Happy Madison with that slit his fucking thing. That slit his fucking thing, okay? It's only one side.
Right. So you
If the paper's right here, if the paper's right here, and the TV's there, you got a ball hanging out, you're scratching, you're watching the Yankees, you're sniffing your fingers, somebody's calling you, Nick, Coco's on the phone. I'll call him back. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be bothered. You're in your bathroom.
Did you put a TV in your bathroom?
Fuck yeah. Always.
Did you really?
Not now. It's too small, this bathroom.
Oh, I thought you just redid it.
No.
No?
When I lived in Hollywood, I had a TV. We had an old little TV. I won it in a contest or something in Hollywood. I stole it from a set.
And
There's
you
nothing
just...
better.
Holy shit.
Listen, there's nothing better than wiping your ass while you're seeing what the weather is. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You're wiping your ass accordingly. Ooh, it's going to be 90. I got to dig deep in there because if I don't, I'm going to have a fucking spicy asshole by 2 o'clock. You have to do the weather while you're fucking drying your ass or your balls.
How much time are you spending on the toilet?
3 minutes. I'm not a long timer. That's for losers. I ain't got that type of
So
time.
you bring the TV in for 3 minutes?
No, I turn it on. You don't bring it in. You go, you sit down.
Right.
You put your, listen, when I shit, when I put my pants down and I sit, I get the first whiff of ass because I don't wait till the last minute to shit. I ain't got time. I'm not going to sit there for 2 hours and read the paper and fucking Bitcoin report. That's never been me, okay? When I go to the bathroom, when I sit, I'm like, oh my God, I already sat in my ass face, okay? And it just starts pouring out, ba, pee, ba, ba, ba. And I just sit there. Sometimes, if I know I'm going to be there a long time, I'll get a Kleenex fucking towel, wipe my phone, and play fucking dominoes. Whatever. Not dominoes, but
DraftKings.
Wheel of Fortune. That's the only reason I'll sit there for like 8 minutes. And I will let everything come out. But it's killing me because I'm wasting my time. I should be out earning. But I'm sitting there like a fucking idiot waiting for everything to come out of my asshole. and then I just put the game away. I wipe it again.
Yeah, you're watching the weather, though, is what I was talking about.
No, the weather's on TV.
I understand it's on TV, but
again, if I go in there at 9:20, there ain't no weather. I gotta wait till 9:40. So null the fucking weather. Then I go on the computer and I go New Jersey 7-day weather. That's it. Everything is different. We have to improvise. That's the word I'm looking for.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, you have to make your bathroom experience. Somewhere in this country, we decided to make the bathroom experience 40 minutes. They figured out that after like 8 minutes, you're just getting hemorrhoids.
That's why I was asking how long you're sitting there
so
for.
You want to be in there quick. That's why at night you got to eat an apple, 2 cups of coffee, reefer, all that. George made a point 3 or 4 years ago, and it is absolutely true. You can do whatever you want the night before, reefer-wise. You got to drink coffee, 2 cups, go to the bathroom, shit, and take a shower. When you come out of that shower, because of that shit, the shit blows out the THC and anything else that was in there. You don't do that in the morning. You want to do it
but
your way.
I can't control when I shit.
Well, you have to drink coffee. You have to drink
I
juice.
don't like coffee.
You get up and for 3 hours, you don't drink anything. You know, Lee, there's health issues. This is why you're high for 3 fucking days.
Well, that's not why. It's not my lack
3
of
fucking
coffee.
days he was high for.
Yeah, because you got me fucked up last week.
No, I've been getting you fucked up for 12 years.
I know that.
So
and
what's
I've been
the
high.
problem?
Why do you think I
You're not
got so
experienced
fucking
yet at
fat?
this shit yet?
Dude, when we were doing Sundays and Wednesdays, I would be high from Sunday to basically Tuesday afternoon, and then I would get a break until Wednesday night.
And guess what?
What?
You're still here.
I know. I'm not
Stop
complaining.
crying. Yes,
no
you are.
one's crying. You're talking.
Look. Leave me alone, okay?
Leave me alone. You're talking about how high I get.
You just look at the shape of you.
Yeah. What do you expect?
Look at the shape of you. Your fucking eyes match your fucking shirt. Like you were sucking dick at a gay bar. Called pinkies. Look at you. And then they made you serve tacos and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? A pink shirt.
I was waiting for
That's like a fucking Mexican gay bar you worked at.
It's
Pinkies
not
in San
better.
Diego.
It's a Boston ice cream place.
Eric's the fucking DJ or some shit.
Oh, that'd be a good place.
Anyway, we got to talk about this, so we might as well let it out. Last week was a fucking shocker to me. Last Tuesday, I was somewhere, and I'm driving home, and Dean Delray sends me a text. And I look at it, and it's R.I.P. Ozzy, and I go, I was like, what the fuck is that shit? And I pulled over on the 9, and I called him. I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, dude, Ozzy died. Can you believe that? 14 days after his show.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
like, I could see it happening. He waited and, he yelled out, God bless him, whatever. And I get back and I'm driving. And then I just started fucking hitting me, man. I'm like, what the fuck? How did Ozzy Osbourne die? And I'm sitting there, and I always had a fear as a kid. I go, I'm going to have a hard time when Ozzy dies, Charles Bronson. And the last one that's going to kill me is Julius Erving. That's the last guy that's going to go, But it didn't bother me for a little while. I was like, okay. And then I go, let me put on his first solo album. And holy fuck. I just started crying, man. I just started fucking bawling. Because I remember it was just a different time in my life. It wasn't a good time in my life. And I remember that it was all that was keeping me alive at that point. Was that stupid music and the camaraderie we had from listening to it,
Yeah.
And those 2 albums after he put those out, those fucking, going to the Palladium and watching them at the 8:30 show. They did 2 shows and just the whole concert vibe back then. I was thinking about that. I think at one time I went over there with Kurt to see AC/DC. And that's when he told me about the fence. That there was a fence behind the Palladium. And I'm now, you went back there and you picked it open and you went back there and there'd be like 60 people back there. Fucking selling coke, eating Quaaludes and shit. And I went back there. That's where we did coke before AC/DC. He's like, no, we could do coke back here. I go, where? Right behind the Palladium. There was a little fucking, you just picked up the fence. You went in there and there was just fucking people everywhere drinking before concert. And it was very, yeah, it was a great fucking venue. I must have been like in 9th grade the first time I went there. No. Yeah, 9th grade. Judas Priest, 1979. First time I went there. And I saw some fucking fantastic high level. I went to see Left Zeppelin on their first album open up for Judas Priest there. And that motherfucker came out with a motorcycle.
On stage?
Fuck yeah, from the back.
That's
from
badass.
the back of the Palladium. And they fucking, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? Every time I went there, I had a good time. But it was just, he was such a part of that creepy childhood I had. He was such a part of like, because I love Black Sabbath. But then I went to see them, and I could tell when I left there that I wasn't going to see these guys again.
No?
Yeah, they were terrible that night. Van Halen opened up for them. It just wasn't, I don't know. Ozzy was great, you know. Now I get when you guys go, you were great. Yeah, I liked Ozzy, but the sound was off. You could see the drummers snorting coke on the fucking drums. It was tremendous. I'm sitting there going, look at this motherfucker. In between songs, you put the drumsticks and poured fucking coke and snorted right off the drums. We're like, oh my God. And I'm like a freshman in high school. And I'm like, wow. And then they broke up. And that's what had you confused. There was no internet. There was no nothing. All you depended on was Cream Magazine. That's it. Nobody remembers Cream Magazine. And I still remember going on, playing hooky, doing acid, and going on Kennedy Boulevard. And by Levy's across the street, they had a bookstore combination magazine place. And I went in there and I got the Cream, and they had a whole article that Black Sabbath had moved on without Ozzy. And I'm like, wow, it's fucking over. And then people were like, what happened to Ozzy? And all of a sudden, John Lennon got shot on a Monday night. And that Sunday, I didn't go up to Central Park. I opted the other way. I went to Bleecker Bob's in the Village, and I was just looking through the albums. And all of a sudden, I saw an Ozzy Osbourne album from England. It was 4 songs with Rudy on the cover. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I took that, and I stopped at a head shop. No, in the Village. In the Village. There was a head shop, and I brought the cocaine things. It was a wallet with a stone, with a bottle, with a razor blade, with a spoon, with a little fucking thing that you did with the spoon on top. I was fucking 16.
Jesus.
And the money, and here's the funny thing. I had just gotten money from that bank. I had $20,000. I had just gotten that Tuesday from a scam bank that we did. $20,000. My mother had just died. I didn't even know what to do with the money. I put it in my sock drawer. And at night, I would just take like $50 out. I didn't even know 100. Tonight I'm going to go to Pizza Parlor. I'm going to be Johnny Goombats. I'll take 100 out. That lasted me like 3 months.
You spent $20,000 in 3 months?
Oh, like an animal. Snorting, buying clothes, eating dinners at that place on Tunley Avenue. It's like a stonemason. If on 50th and Tunley Avenue, there's a place that makes stone. They've been there since they made Jesus a stone. 2 doors down, Stancatos. Wasn't it that restaurant down there?
Stancatos like 90.
Okay. You know which it's still something. It's a restaurant today. It's something else. But when we were kids, that was like a big mafia hangout. Like they didn't go up on this side. They would go on that side. There was a couple of little Italian restaurants, and every time you went in there, you see 8 old guys with cigars and shit. Like, oh, I know what time it is. They wouldn't eat on the Kennedy Boulevard ones. They eat on the Tunley Avenue ones. Pretty fucking interesting. What, cocksucker? What we saying?
I wish I could tell you.
You don't know. So it was just really funny that after I found the album, then the hype started coming up. And I remember I used to go buy the tickets where I paid for Ozzy Osbourne, like $12.50. I got them in Cliffside Park, right close to where Georgie's business is now. It was a place when George and I were kids. I'm talking about kids, 12. And it was there till about 10 years ago. It was called Things from England. What was that? Be There. No, when was Be There was there, and Be There was there like 78. And then Things from England came in, so it was a combination Ticketron with an album store. And it was albums that have been imports from England. So anybody who's got AC/DC, the first album, they have an Australian. And that's what they would have. They would have UFO, but from England. They would have anything that came out here, but they would have it from England. Like they had, your uncle bought Judas Priest, Killing Machine. Here it's called Hell Bent for Leather, or whatever that album is. But in England it was Killing Machine. The cover was different. That album is in the basement. It's got to be worth millions because nobody has that album no more. It was brand fucking new.
And then you'd go there to buy concert tickets.
We would buy concert tickets there. I remember we bought the tickets for him there, and then we went to see him again somewhere, and then the kid died. When we were seniors in high school, like in fucking April, the kid went on a plane. Randy Rhoads, his guitar player, and he fucking died. And we were fucking heartbroken. And again, Ozzy's getting sidelined. But fuck no. There was a band called Night Ranger, and they had a guitarist played Brad Willis that was pretty fucking good. So he joined Ozzy for the Diary of a Madman album. That's when he had the castle on stage and people getting stabbed at concerts and shit. It was tremendous.
Like the first thing I heard about Ozzy was like the bat thing. Was that even honestly? I don't even know. Was that real?
It was real, but by that time it was great publicity. You know.
Would he do it at every concert?
No. He did.
It was one time.
He went to a meeting on executives and he bit the head off a bat and threw the bat at them, and then they got tetanus or some shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And they took a shit on the Alamo or a piss on the Alamo. He was on fucking fire. But the one thing about him is that most people fake the funk. That motherfucker was real. Like, that dude died a few times. Like, that dude did a lot of fun. His band was called the Blizzard of Oz. What the fuck does that tell you? And I made a shirt. I love that name. His uncle worked at Levy's. It was sporting goods. And you could make custom shirts in there.
So you made your own shirt?
We used to make our own shirts for concerts. Listen, do me a favor. Throw up Killing Yourself to Live, Black Sabbath Live. I'm going to show you something. But I showed Lee once before. We got to go to a specific part. So before concerts, your uncle and some of his fucking lunatic friends would make shirts for concerts. They would make the shirts. They would lower that. They would make the shirts if they hated a concert. So if one of those guys had a girlfriend and she was going to see Adam Ant, these North Bergen idiots would make shirts that says Adam Ant sucks my dick and go to the concert and just to annoy Adam Ant.
Oh, my God.
And they would make them at Levy's. But there's 4 idiots at this concert, and that was us. That was us at the Black Sabbath concert because I made a shirt called Suicide Solution. And I walked into your grandfather's house. He would look at the shirt and go, and it was 2 lines of Coke, and it says suicide. You got to be retarded. We were sophomore. We all made hats because the name of the band is Judas Priest, but you could also call it, what's the opposite for Judas Priest? There's another name for it. It's Judas Christ or something like that. So what did we do? We made those hats. Your uncle. And fucking, they got in trouble for wearing those hats in school. Something about, because it was blasphemous or something. And one of the teachers was really religious or some shit. We used to make, anyway, getting back to that, these idiots made their own shirts. And I still remember going to a concert. That's why when people say to me, hey, we're going to a Jet game. Are you wearing your Giants shirt? Fuck no. I learned at a concert in 1980 what it is to walk home with a bunch of drunk junkies and you and 3 of your faggy friends have a shirt that you made at home. That's kind of cool, but not really. You look like a fucking idiot. But in your demented, acidic mind with the weed, you actually think it's fucking cool. And that's what we used to do at these concerts. This is all very fun. Listen, he had the religious stuff, but I never believed in the devil. You know, only one time when I did some THC crystal, angel dust, and I went home and put on Master Reality, and The Exorcist was on. So I took the volume off The Exorcist, and I left the volume on Master Reality. Dog, I thought I was going to kill myself. It was my 16th birthday. But there's 4 idiots at this show that made... There they are! There they are. That was us. That was us. Those 4 idiots with that shirt on. Look how crazy they go. When he stops and does the guitar chords, these 4 idiots turn into the biggest fags you'll ever see.
Did you do that move with the hands?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was me. That fag holding on to his face, that might be me. Look at his haircut. That might be me. I'm telling you. When I saw that, how do you know I know about this video? Because I'm telling you, I saw this. I can't see who's sitting next to him. If I see your uncle or a Villo, yeah, it's a black guy. He's just as confused. But look at him. Watch him. Watch him. Yeah, this is classic. But just to get back to Ozzy, just those And I went to see him that last time, and Black Sabbath, Half Returns, yeah. Because they were always breaking up in the 70s. This has to be 76, 77. They were always breaking up because of his drug problems and whatnot. So,
1975.
yeah, 75 is when this album came out, Killing Your Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Or maybe 73. Who the fuck knows? But I loved all this shit. This is what kept me alive when I was a fucking kid those years. After my mother died, it just gave me like... They had a song called Tomorrow's Dream. That was it. Tomorrow's Dream was for me to wake up the next morning. And I would listen to it every night before I went to bed, coked up after I just finished crying that I missed my mother. So this was all very like part of my little retardation after my mother died. You know what I'm saying?
And like the thing that got me, because I didn't have any relationship with Ozzy really.
Neither did
But-
I. It's
well,
not
no,
like I
I
knew
know,
the
but,
guy,
like,
and not like I hung
I know
out with
that.
him.
Well, he wasn't like I wasn't a huge fan of him. But like the thing that got to me was like the last song that he sang that at his concert was like "Mama, I'm Coming Home." I've been listening to that song like nonstop
It's a great song.
because it's a fucked up
Dog,
song.
yeah, listen. You know, this is what people don't know. When you look at Sharon Osbourne, you're like, Sharon Osbourne's this, that. Bitch, Sharon Osbourne shaped his career. What people don't know, the album Sabotage, I don't like, it's about them singing an album of how they got robbed. Their management robbed them. And that was Arden's father.
Damn.
So Sharon Osbourne's father was their ex-manager who robbed them. And he came from the same notorious hat as the Led Zeppelin manager, Peter Grant. They were mafia. They were gang members. They were like fucking, they believed in just robbing you. That's it. So when Sharon asked him, what are you going to do with Ozzy? He told her, you could have him. And he was living over Gus's liquor store on the other side of Hollywood Boulevard. You know what Gus's is? It's down by the Roxy and all that. It used to be there. It used to be. I'm sorry.
Not Chicken's Place.
It's something different there.
Okay.
He was living over the Gus's, broke, drugged out, and she went to see him and picked him up and cleaned him up and put a band around them. They got Randy Rhoads, and that's what that bitch did. And then from there, I mean, she even had her own festival. They even had Ozfest, guys.
Oh yeah, I
They
didn't
were
know
doing
about
it
that.
on New Year's Eve in L.A. I mean, yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy shit. What she did, I think the best thing they showed is his last dance with her. That made me cry. I saw it
I didn't see
online.
that.
After the concert, he grabbed her hand, and they started dancing. And
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm like, this is what you always want at the end of your life, is to have that partner that you were both eating shit. And now they're worth, what are they worth? Half a billion
Yeah, I was gonna
fucking
say has to
dollars.
be like hundreds of millions at least.
Because
Because like even and it's crazy. Not around his music, but then his reality show was huge. Like he was huge on the
everything
reality
he
show.
stepped on that she developed after that was fucking huge. And let me tell you something. His fucking reality show was one of the best of all time. Top 5.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
a funny motherfucker, that dude. He was very funny. That's why they liked him. That's why he lasted. He was naturally funny. He naturally had chops. And you read about him, how his parents grew up in a 2-bedroom house. His parents lived in the 1-bedroom, and he lived in the other bedroom with 6 kids. They didn't have a shower or a bathroom till he was 16 years old.
I read that.
You
Yeah.
had to go to the bathroom outside. It's not where you fucking start, man. It's not ever where you start. And you're not going to stay there if you don't want to. That guy was dead in 1980. Dead. Without Black Sabbath, nobody wanted him. He was a fucking known coke, everything that came with all that life, he did. And this chick took a fucking gamble with him. Then had kids. I don't know where she got to come for him to have kids. Because that dude and he's been shaking for 20 years. He's been shaking for 20 fucking years. So, it's so funny. Like, this is what I'm writing my book about fucking how I got fucked up. Because people got it wrong. Can you believe that I got inspired from a guy, especially 2 weeks ago when I saw him dance with his wife at that age, their last dance. And you think about that guy, the drugs he did, the stupidity he did, the trouble he got into, all that shit, which he really never got in trouble, but all the articles and all the bats and all that shit. And that dude had a tremendous home life. The kids all came out normal. In fact, he's got a kid that don't want nothing to do with the fame. They have
Yeah.
another daughter that you don't even know she's alive. She didn't want to be a part of it at all. So it's a very interesting story, and it's very interesting. Look, right there. It was his last dance with
that's
her,
really
man.
great.
That's 40 fucking years of marriage.
That's all.
Do you have any fucking idea what that must feel like? You're like, I can't believe this bitch. She's got bad breath. But she's the one that took you to the dance.
Right.
Because without her, she had nothing. He had nothing, this poor bastard.
Dude, I know it's sad that he's gone, but if you had to script the end of your life, he had a pretty decent one, it seems like. To have that concert and go 2 weeks later.
Bro, this guy had a great fucking life. And to think it all started from singing a stupid song or showing up to fucking do something you never thought you were even good at. You know, you think about that. Like, you show up and you don't even think you're going to be good at it. And you just keep showing up, and then you meet a girl and she has good drugs and she plays the drums, and you keep singing, and all of a sudden you're in another band, and that band puts out 9 albums. Who has 9 albums that you know today, guys? Anybody? Drake? Who got 9 fucking albums that they put heart and sweat into, and each album is fucking great.
Right, that's a difference, I think.
They got 8 studio albums. They got 1 greatest hits album.
How many albums are good, do you think?
I love all 9 of their fucking albums. Every one of their albums, something different about each album, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And then he put out 2, 3 solo, Bark at the Moon. You know, he put out a bunch of, you know, you think that these legends are going. I'll tell you who we overlook. We overlook this bitch every fucking day. And I want all you motherfuckers to, I don't know what you got, whether it's Spotify or Apple, put on Apple playlist and put on fucking Madonna and get back to me. When you listen to her fucking playlist, that's another motherfucker you got to go. You know, Ozzy was a bad motherfucker, but Madonna opened up the door for 2,000 bitches. Listen to her albums. They all sound like her. They all sound like her. The other day, me and Mercy listened to the first one with, that's a fucking badass album. Yeah, Holiday and Physical Attraction and Burning Up. But the other one is really good. Like A Virgin is fucking tremendous.
Right.
It's tremendous. She has like 3 or 4 songs. Then the other one, True Blue. But look at her fucking. She has an album in 93 that's fucking brilliant. She's got the one when she came out with the quarters on the titties. The one when the black guy lights the balloons deeper and deeper. These people are fucking living. Yeah, Madonna looks all fucked up now, Joey. That doesn't matter. Look at her. Look at her work. Look at her fucking work over the years. And everybody was trying to be her. Everybody stole from Madonna. I don't give a fuck what anybody told you. You know, these guys we're about to lose them. Aerosmith is no joke. You know, these guys have been around. This ain't a fucking, listen, I love, what's her name? To face, to love, gonna, Ellie, what's her name? Billie Eilish. I love Billie Eilish until I put on one of her concerts.
What's wrong?
It's a guy with a DJ booth and her lip syncing or whatever. And these kids are paying thousands of dollars, and it's just going to a club. It's us going to the Palladium in the 80s, and somebody comes in, like some fat chick from Brooklyn comes in, and they stop, you're all coked up, and all of a sudden, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat coming to you from Brooklyn, Monet. And all of a sudden, you got it's one of those songs, sounds like everything else, and she goes up there and lip syncs. And you're there. Thank God they had no cameras in those days with those idiots taping things and shit. But it's the same thing. It's just a chip fucking lip syncing. It's no big deal. And then she gets off the stage, and you're back to snorting coke and fucking dancing up and down. But Madonna,
It was different.
you know, all these people, Aerosmith, these guys are going to go pretty soon, and we're going to be done. That's it. And I'm not talking about, these guys are not like these wannabe that these Americans, these white people put up to be heroes. You know, nobody put Ozzy Osbourne up to be no fucking hero. They were thinking of other fucking people. And look at the damage this guy did. And he didn't give a fuck. So, R.I.P. Ozzy, and I'm happy I got to listen to it. I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours and give you the Joey Diaz, you know, who gives a fuck? He's dead, and now we're going to, then the other guy died. What's his name?
Hulk
Hogan. They're going to keep, Jamal Warner died last week, you know. But then there's people still walking around that you look at them and go, Jesus fucking Christ, when are you going to fucking get hit by a truck, you cocksucker? What do you got this week?
This week I'm in New York locally. I don't have anything booked
All
right
right,
now.
so Wednesday we're at the dojo for the best of. Wednesday night, cheap tickets. And Thursday night we're at the dojo for bucket and a story. They're going to pass a bucket out. You're going to put a topic in there. The comics have to go on stage and do 8 minutes on the shit they pull out of the bucket. It's the first time they're going to do it, and then we're going to keep doing it like every other Wednesday. It's a great show. You see people create material. You come back and watch them, and you see from what a note in the bucket now became 10 minutes 2 weeks later.
That's crazy.
Because 800, when you have, listen, it's tough to write when you're at a coffee shop and you put your pen in your mouth and your girlfriend's like, what do you want for dinner? You're not going to write nothing. You're not going to write nothing. The best writing you're going to do is when there's 50 people in the audience and 100 eyeballs are looking at you like your cat when they're hungry. You know what I'm saying? You ever see how your cat won't take the eye off you?
Oh, I know.
They won't take. Did you get the nip?
I did. I got toys too and a laser pointer.
Did she like you?
She's not hitting me.
There you go, bro. There you go, Luke.
No, okay.
See?
I just bribe her with treats.
You got to outthink them.
I'll think of. I'm just like I do like jump up what you want, dude. Cats, dogs, you always know are there. This cat fucking moves. You don't fucking hear that thing, and then it just like it'll just appear on the bed.
Tell me the truth.
What?
The truth is family. You missed mama, so you were banging one out one day in the bed, and the cat jumped on the bed next to you. Because they'll watch you jerk off and go,
dude,
look at this pig motherfucker.
It's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Because listen, I tried to get it to not to come in the room. I built a whole fucking wall.
They love to watch you jerk off. When you bang one out, they'll show up.
I just don't want her to be on the bed. She doesn't like me. Why isn't she on the couch? I set up a little room for her on the couch with blankets and shit. She doesn't want to be on the couch. And she'll just sit there. And she just glares at me the whole time.
They know what's going on. And they look at you and go,
no, she glares at me when I'm not jerking off, but yeah, I jerked off a lot.
Did she catch you, the cat?
Yeah, it wasn't catching, but she was just like noticing.
She's in the room. What are you going to do?
No idea.
You either go or you stay. You know what I'm saying, buttercup? I'm going to bang one out whether you're in here or not. You know what I'm saying? So you could go on your terms or you could sit here and look at me fucking make eyeballs.
But it was like I did that, like it made me nervous the first couple of times. So like I was like, if I don't want to, I was like, if she whacks my dick, I'm gonna freak out.
We gotta whack it with a controlled element. Don't take your balls out and sit there and start fucking and then she starts scratching your balls with a left hook. That's a lot of explaining you gotta do. You gotta go to the doctor because every time a cat scratches your balls, you know that one hook's gonna get caught in there, and you can't take it out. That's too painful. Because they're like it's like a cat's dick. You know, you ever hear cat fucking? When a cat fucks you, his dick opens up. So when he pulls out, he shreds the woman's pussy, the cat's pussy. That's why female cats are like, because it's like razor blades ripping their insides.
Oh, my God.
That's the same thing that happened with their claw. The end of the claw has another tip. A lot of people don't know that. So if they get you in the nutsack, you got to go to the hospital. They got to look at the doctor and tell them you got hit in the nutsack. And they're going to look at you a little different. They're going to make a call, too. Somebody's going to come in and talk to you because not for nothing. We want to know why the cat swatted you in the nutsack. Can we go to your house and smell the cat? You know.
Oh, my God.
All right, cocksuckers. I love you with all my heart. Lee, nothing this week. Just open mic and fucking bucket.
This week, I have a bunch of shows coming up, but we only talk about the week next.
Okay. All right, my friend. I'm Uncle Joey. I got nothing. I'll be at the dojo next week. And again, happy birthday to my beautiful nephew, Nick Ascalise. He's having a party tomorrow night. I got an 8 o'clock bocce game, so I'll never make it. I can't make it up and down by both fucking situations. So maybe if you want to do lunch in Jersey City, I'll come up. We'll hang with the sheriff, shoot some dice. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Have a great week, motherfuckers. Stay black. We love you here at the church.